What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here.
Rick in here.
And welcome to the 30-day wholesaling challenge. We are excited today, guys, to break down the entire wholesaling process today for you and really break down the challenge we're doing and exactly everything you need to know about getting started in real estate wholesaling. So if you are brand new, your crazy uncle, your crazy brother, your crazy dad tells you about wholesaling real estate, a way to make a bunch of money really quick, all this stuff. You want to like, hey, what's wholesaling? What is it? Today, I'm going to break down our wholesaling challenge. We're going to go from today all the way till June 30th, the end of the month, for a 30-day challenge where you can go from knowing nothing to getting your first real estate wholesaling deal. That is what we're doing today. This is a huge one. I'm excited. Today, we're going to be breaking down what is wholesaling real estate. We're going to break down a little more about the challenge, answer some questions, and really give everyone a good base.
Yeah.
So this is for beginners today. This is complete beginners. Like, you don't even know what wholesaling is. We're going to break down lingo, all this stuff. It's exciting. I hope everyone's on here today live and you're getting better. I'm telling you, this is going to be a life-changing event this month.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. I feel it in the air, don't you?
Yeah. Well, let's get this out of the way. It is live. It is June 1st, 5:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We only do lives when they're live. And I said, this video is really, so many people complicate this business. So I've been doing it 20 years. Zach's been doing it 5. I'm here to break it down and give you the easiest way to get into wholesaling and make it productive for you without all the barriers, these ridiculous fees you guys are being pitched on the internet. And me and Zach just want to help you out. So if that sounds like something you're interested, hang out for the duration of our live.
We're gonna break it down. So guys, first off, let's get the sexy part out, and then let me tell you the truth, right? First of all,
the fee.
Why should you do wholesaling real estate, right? Again, guys, everyone watching this, before y'all hop off, this is completely free. There is nothing that we're gonna charge you for. We're not going to charge you anything. We're giving this from
no credit card swipe here.
No credit card swipe. So we got someone, but I'm telling you right now, guys, no credit card, nothing. I want to legitimately help you out. Why? Let me tell you this. Wholesaling real estate is the fastest way to make $100K in a month at any age. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care you're in a wheelchair. I don't care. This is the fastest way to make a bunch of money. And no, it is not the easiest thing, right? Like, it's definitely the easiest thing out of pretty much anything in entrepreneurship, but it's going to require some work. And we're going to show you exactly how to do it all today, like the entire process. What you have to understand is, yes, it's sexy. You make $50,000 checks. Hey, you can call a list like right now and get a $50,000 wholesale check in your name within a month, right? Like, this is everyone knows the upside. It's all sexy. Got the flashy cars, got the chains, got the whip, like all the cool stuff, all the flashy stuff. Guys, we're just giving the real stuff. So first of all, you don't know who we are. We're getting to the pump up song, guys. Everyone who's watching this, they know the pump up song. We're getting to it. But I think I want to address everyone who doesn't know who we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, who is this 22-year-old kid has the audacity to go speak to me and show me this? What is this dude?
What's this old man sitting next to him?
What is this guy saying? So let's break down exactly who we are, our story, really quick so you understand it. Really quick. If you go to freewholesaling.com, again, our entire story is there.
All there.
So we'll break it down to you really quick. Who are you? Why should I even listen to you?
My name's Rick Ginn. I'm the Rick and Flip with Rick. And I started this journey back in 2003. He was 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I did everything my parents told me to do. I went, I was an average high school student, a good C, maybe C- student. I went on to college. I took an entire 6 years. I got a finance degree because I always wanted to know about money. I was your ADHD kid before they diagnosed him. So I was a good boy and I worked for a company for 12 years. It was like slave labor to me. Even though I made good money, I just hated every minute of it. I had no freedom. I had no time. At 33, I was in over my head with debt, mortgages, 2 small children. And I just said, there's got to be a better way of life. And so I started doing my research. I bought a few houses. I took some okay courses. I took some really bad ones, and I got frustrated paying mentors that didn't really do the business. And fast forward to 20 years, I've been doing this 20 years. Within 6 months, I was free of my job. I did my job while I did wholesaling. So if you guys are saying, listen, I don't want to quit my job, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You pick the path you want to take. So fast forward to here. When Zach was a teenager, he was working at the local grocery store, right?
I'll tell my story.
Yeah,
It's your story.
Anyways, that's it. So here, 20
Yeah, your
years,
story.
I'm telling you, my biggest fear in wholesaling is I was going to run out of deals. I've been doing this, guys, 20 years. I never, ever, ever run out of deals as long as you do wholesaling. When you get outside the wholesaling space, that's when most people get in trouble. Always build from wholesaling. It's a great foundation because you make the fastest amount of money with the lowest amount of risk. And for that reason, it got me financially free. And that's how the little one over here sitting next to you.
Basically, he's been one of the top wholesaling real estate people in his own market, not guru.
In wholesaling,
for a very long time. And he's wholesaling before 2008. So 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8. During the crash, he's being humble, but he made a ton of money. He made more money during the crash than he did in actual wholesaling beforehand.
Yeah.
So first of all, anyone asks, is there a crash going on, recession, whatever? This guy's made more money in a recession than outside a recession. So no other guru can really tell you that. So I'm just telling you, we're here for every part. Now me, I started 17 years old 5 years ago. Just letting you guys know. 5 years ago, I started out in this business. And I was broke. I was a bag boy. And I asked basically him, hey, how can I get going in this business? He said, well, get your own first deal first, right? And that was kind of weird. So I figured out I had no money. What was I going to do? I was a bag boy. And I basically spent all my money on bandit signs, stuck them out high school wrestling tournaments. And basically from there, I got my first deal, first 2 deals. Guys, hear the whole story. But eventually, by the time I graduated high school, I made about $100,000. And definitely he helped me out a lot on it. But a lot of it, I had to learn School of Hard Knocks on different types of marketing channels. I went to college for about a couple semesters. I learned, he didn't really do virtual wholesaling. So I had to learn what virtual wholesaling was. This was before they had the gurus and the YouTube. So figured that out. I got really good at cold calling. I was basically cold calling 5 hours a day, every single day for a year straight. That's how I got really, really, really good at it. And from there, I mean, I'm just telling you, like, I just got better and better. And then I came back. I did still college virtually, and I got my degree and everything, which is whatever. But teamed up with him, and now we run pretty much the largest real estate wholesaling operation in our area of Florida. And then we're almost making more money outside the country, outside the state, virtually wholesaling now because we do the deal. So we make a ton of money. We make hundreds of thousands every single month in real estate wholesaling. So you might be asking, this is probably the biggest question we get asked a lot. Why are you guys teaching this business for free? What's the catch? Like, why are you trying to make money off of us, right? Like, what are you doing, right? Here's the honest truth. We make millions of dollars every single year in real estate wholesaling. I don't need to go beg on my hands and knees to you to buy a $5,000 course from me. I make more money. My time is best spent wholesaling real estate, not being a guru.
Correct.
So we're not big on gurus. We give everything out for free. We have a lot of great people that we mentored online and stuff like that taught us absolutely for free. And what I can tell you right now is, I'm just being honest with you guys. You guys send us deals and we make a ton of money. So if someone will send us like a multifamily deal, we'll make like 50, 70, 100K. We'll split the deal. And we do a lot of those every single month. And
more people make money with us. And so now we now have the opportunity by building this network, by working with all you guys, by actually teaching you for free. I know it's shocking. Remember, most of the stuff being taught to you is 20-year-old business models. The world's changed. The fact that we're even meeting like this, I would have never envisioned it. Honestly, even 5 years ago, I don't know how this is going to work. So the purpose of it is we're going to do the opposite of what everybody else does, because that's what I'm really good at when I do marketing. And when I see everybody doing the exact same business model, what separates a coach? They're all teaching the exact same thing. Here's the difference. A lot of them still aren't in the business. So I give kudos to the ones that actually do the business, but most of the coaches out there have moderate success, and then they want to show you how to do it. That's the equivalent of saying, I want to I want to get in perfect shape for someone that's really out of shape. The person that teaches you has to be in shape. And so the purpose of this is really to grow my legacy. Like, honestly, I don't even need to do this anymore. I could just pair up with him. And honestly, we had lots of talks about which direction we're going to go. And I said, listen, let's just do the opposite of what everybody else does.
A lot of guys, But what I'll tell you is we grow with you, and that's the truth. So, for example, I'll give you one example. We're going to get into it. Corey. We love Corey. He's in Tennessee, right?
Amazing.
Started basically not broke, but pretty broke. He had kids, had to feed family, learned from wholesaling. Now he comes to us. He's like, I don't know what to do with all this, like people, like he's got all these deals. He's like, I go on too many appointments every single day, right? He sends us a huge multifamily deal. Hopefully we make it work. We don't know yet, but I'm just telling you, for example, because we helped him grow so much, he's doing so many deals. He'll send us some deals, potentially get some money from him because we're splitting the deals on a huge multifamily. And guess what? We succeed when you succeed. It's like, imagine if a guru got a commission for how good you'd actually be. They'd actually try to work hard. So just telling you guys why we do what we do. We make more money doing that than we actually do selling you a course. And
so here's my philosophy with doing it. What I did is I did a little bit of teaching and training. I did marketing modules, a couple $100, and honestly, I sold the heck out of them. And it just got to the point where I kept being talked to do these mentorships. To be honest with you, I was trading my time for dollars. And if you're very successful in life doing that, if I tell you never to trade your time for dollars and I do that, I'm basically lying to you and myself. So what I did is I take how I taught Zach, which I just took the really basic principles. And within 90 days, he made $100,000. And I go, listen, let's just simplify it. Let's get to the basics of wholesaling and show you, if you've never done this before, how to do and replicate exactly what Zach does. And you guys might think I put a spoon in his mouth. I'm telling you, I was so hard on him. I actually wanted to see if he would quit.
Well, I got pretty good at it and I started doing the stuff you didn't do. So virtual SMS, all this, but just FYI guys, we succeed when you succeed. So that's what we're doing. That's why we do this. And we're here to actually change the game. This business, you can attest to this, can attest to me. This is why I do it. My life is forever changed from this business. And I know for you, I don't have to work anymore. I make millions of dollars every single year. I work 5-6 hours a week in the business, probably pushing it more because of the deals you guys are sending, which I'm okay with. Trust me. Let's add a couple zeros to my income. But at 22, I'm able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't have a boss. I basically have defined this. People have defined it again, but real wealth, the biggest flex you can have is not a watch, a whip, or anything. The biggest flex is I work because I want to, not because I have to. And I want this to happen to you. I know people have families and I don't have kids. I'm not married or anything, but like eventually, I have kids, I'm married, anything like that. I can spend all the time I want with them. That's the reason why you do it. You spend time with me.
That's why you're stuck with me right now.
But no, I'm just telling you, like, because you want to. So this is what we're doing. I don't have to work a job anymore. I know a lot of people understand that working 50, 60, 70 hours a week for $50K, it's a hard life. I want you to change yourself. I want you to, quote unquote, people have been saying this, escape the matrix of life, just a regular life. I want you to live an extraordinary life. And that's what we're doing today. I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Let's go,
Let's get it. So guys, if you're brand new, our show, we do two things. We do two things on the show. Okay. We kick gurus' butts and we talk about the Miami Dolphins. And there ain't no Dolphins games today. So what are we going to be doing? So guys, we're excited. We're going to jack you guys up every single live. We have our hype man. He goes on here and gets you guys excited to get going to, because you guys got to match our energy. You got to
do it, man.
And this ain't fake energy. This is energy to change everyone's life. So if you're ready to go, change your life, cue the intro in. Let's get it going. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Snap. We're excited for the challenge. We're ready to go, guys. There's so many people on. We're so excited, guys. I'm ready to go. I'm excited, and we are going to change everyone's life today and ready to get it going. So, guys, ask your questions in the comments. People are going to hop on with this live. We're going to show you guys. One thing no one else in real estate wholesaling does, which we do, is it's going to be hard today with the amount of people on, but if you want to, every single week, you can actually talk to us one-on-one coaching call for free.
It's not an exploratory call?
No, not exploratory
Not a
call.
discovery call?
No, none of that. You talk to us one-on-one for free. And we're the only ones that do that. We allow to do it. So we're excited. So guys, what we're going to be breaking down today is, first of all, I want to hear how everyone likes the intro because I love it. And we're going to break it down. So guys, do me a big favor, guys, before we get into everything, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below your questions, network in the comments. This is exciting. We're ready to go, guys. Remember, if you want to join this challenge we're doing today, it is in the comments at www. Make sure you put the www on there. And if anyone asks in the Facebook group or whatever, just send them this link if you want. Let's see. That's a funny one. All right. Right here, www.flipwithrick.com/June. If you want to hop on the challenge, we're going to break it down today, but without further ado, let's kind of talk about this. How to wholesale real estate. What is wholesaling? This is day one of the challenge. Everyone is on here. All the replays of the challenge will be at freewholesaling.com. So you can actually, so if you're watching this June 2024, right, you can actually play along with the challenge and push yourself. So this is really exciting. This is different than the 90-day challenge we did. We'll do something like that later this year. But really, this is a challenge to get your first deal. So we got Rick's nice face on here. 30-day challenge. This is day one. Let's kind of break down everything you need to know starting out in wholesaling real estate. So we're getting really basic. I'm acting like you guys don't know anything about wholesaling because a lot of these gurus have brainwashed you, have just infected your brains of terrible information. And we're just going really basic today. Like, we're going to break down some advanced stuff if you have it. But like right now, I want to break it down to you. So we're exciting.
Let's do it.
So what is wholesaling real estate? And if I could think of a very short sentence of it, I really like making this simple so you can understand it the best way everyone can starting out. Wholesaling real estate is the process of writing up a contract to buy real estate, and then you go and sell that contract to a rich landlord or house flipper, aka a cash buyer, for a profit. Now, we're going to explain all the fancy schmancy terms there, but really what you do is you write up a contract to buy a house or a piece of real estate. Then you sell that contract to a rich landlord or a house flipper who will pay you a premium, a finder's fee. That's it.
That's it. Don't complicate it. It's actually not selling real estate. You're selling the rights to a contract. And if you understand that clear distinction, that's what wholesaling is. And that's what allows us to do it.
It's very simple. Like, that is it. Okay. I'm just letting you know that it's crazy. So that is basically it. So the next part, like, let's kind of talk about the process. And I don't want to get this all stressful for you or anything. Like, I don't want to stress you out here, but like, this is what the process is. We're going to go very slow. We're going to break down this entire process today, so it's not confusing to you. But let's just show you what the process is. We're working this for the next 30 days here. This is the 30-day wholesaling challenge. This is like the 30 days. Let me just give you a macro, a zoomed out perspective. This is what it is. Day 1 through 7, we're going to be working on marketing, right? This is kind of the curriculum, I guess. I don't know what to say, but 1 through 7, we're going to be working on marketing. We're basically going to find ugly looking, distressed houses with our marketing. I'm not going to say anything more because we're going to break down it all today, but that's it. Like, we're just going to try to find ugly houses.
Aren't we going to try to hold some information back here?
No, it's all, we're giving it all today. And again, we have a 30-day challenge here. That doesn't mean I'm doing this video and then I'm not doing another video about it. This video is day 1. Tomorrow's going to be day 2. Guess what in June 14th is going to be? Day 14.
Yeah.
I'm holding your hand this entire month for this. So day 7 through 14, we're going to be breaking down, how to lock up the deal, how to find out how much to buy the deals on. Like, you're going to become an expert, like, really quick, basically you call with the seller, you sign the agreement, the contract to buy the house, and you take pics of it. Guys, also, I don't think I mentioned this too, but like, let's say we have a lot of international people on here. We got people from Pakistan, Tanzania. We have a lot of people from Nigeria, a lot of African people from Africa here, Asia, like everywhere around the globe is watching. Our boy from Sweden's watching too. Like, everyone's watching from all over the country, all over the world. So if you want to do virtual wholesaling, which we're going to explain that process, you can basically do it from anywhere you want. As long as you have an internet connection, you can do this business. And this is not a webinar we're selling you at the end, but we're just trying to give you the information.
There's no credit card swipe at the end of this?
No. So
this is like groundbreaking. I don't think anybody's ever done this. And you guys deserve it because you've had to sit through so many obstacles to get the information. It's up to you. If you actually take action with this information, I can only give it to you. So it's up to you to discredit skin in the game. Your skin in the game is your time and your energy in finding these deals.
Exactly. So we're going to go here to day 14 through 18, how to find the buyer, find an end buyer. Again, I know it sounds confusing for a lot of people starting out. You are not alone. We're going to break it all down for you. I promise you. But really, day 14 to 18, we're going to find that end buyer, that rich landlord or house flipper to buy the agreement for you for a profit. Now, I know you're like, wait, how do I find that, right? Like, how do I do it? We're going to share with it. Like, don't stress out. You're not going to have to learn everything else today. Mm-hmm. We're just breaking down the foundations. Now, we're pushing. Like, we're going to be pushing you. Like, you're getting your deal. You're getting, I got to look at everyone in the eye when I say this. You're getting your first deal this month. Legit. I'm looking at like, you're getting your first deal this month. And don't be like, well, everyone in wholesaling is watching. Guys, most of wholesaling, the industry doesn't watch our stuff. So you're going to be in a very select few that are actually doing this. So you get your first deal. Your competition ain't watching me. Okay. I'm telling you right now. So, well, maybe some of them, but you're getting your first deal this month. I hope you know this. So we're going to be pushing you this month. Like you see that, like we have a schedule. Like we're pushing you to the timeline to get your first deal this month. So you can get some awesome prizes, which we'll break down. But the biggest prize is getting your first deal, changing your life, retiring.
That's it. That's the prize we really want to get you. Everything else is bonus.
Retiring your mom, taking care of your parents. Like this is like the goal, right?
Let's get you started first.
But guys, just hope you guys know you're getting your first deal this month. And you have to understand that. It has to be I am, not a maybe. You are getting your first deal this month. So we're going to break that down. I hope you guys have that mentality because it is. Day 18 through 24. We're going to break through the walkthrough, right? What is the walkthrough? We're going to walk the buyer through the house to see and basically get the assignment of contract signed. We're selling the paper, right? We're flipping paper. We're basically selling that contract. Now, day 24 through 30, closing day, you're going to close at the title company. I know, very confusing. We're breaking down these terms. Guess what? I started at 17, not knowing anything about real estate. We're going to break this all down.
We started on day 1. We didn't go to day 30. We started on day 1.
We're going to we're going to break down how to get that check mailed or wired to you and repeat the process. We're going to break it all down.
30 chapters, guys.
We're excited. So there's 30 videos, 30 days. We're all going to break it down. It's going to be absolutely insane. And we're going to change a lot of lives today. So
what a great time to be doing wholesale.
Yeah.
I mean, the economy's, it's hiccuping left and right. The data coming on real estate's getting rougher and rougher. You guys couldn't be at a better time to get into wholesale.
And everyone's like, what if real estate crash? Guys,
doesn't matter.
Buying a house, you're agreeing to buy it and then you're selling. You don't own the real estate. There's no risk, right? That's the thing. So just to understand,
you're minimizing the risk.
We're going to help you out today. We're not telling you to quit your job today and then get into this. No. You can do this part-time. I recommend at least 5-10 hours a week. If you can make the time less, you can. It just gets harder and harder to get that deal. But don't, you got a family of like 5. Don't be quitting your deal for your job for this, right? Like we're not telling you to do that. FYI for everyone watching. We're not telling you to do that. But I mean, just we're here to help you out. You can do this part-time. We can all help you out. So that is the real estate wholesaling process. Now, huge question. Get this question asked all the time. There's gurus left and right telling you wholesaling is illegal. And I want to break down one thing. Why do gurus say, and people, realtors, for example, like you talk to a realtor about, oh, I'm doing wholesaling. Wholesaling is illegal. This is illegal. I get told wholesaling is legal all the time. And what is wholesaling fundamentally, right? You're agreeing to buying a piece of real estate and then you're selling that contract.
Correct.
A lot of people think it's illegal, right? Let me tell you this. What is it? I'm going to tell you one company that does this primarily. Okay. And I want to show you this just so you understand this. Let me show you this. This is a publicly traded company. There's lots of these. I'm going to actually show you one of the largest wholesalers in the entire country. Are you ready? And you tell me, because they do exactly what we do. Is this illegal? This is D.R. Horton. Okay. D.R. Horton is a home builder. They buy real estate and they construct on real estate. They have what's the market cap? They are worth $26.43 billion.
That's with the B.
Their revenue is $14 billion. They have 11,000 employees, and they've been in the real estate since 1978. Okay, their stock's doing very well. They make billions of dollars, and they build houses. You might say, "Well, this person's on wholesaling." Yes, they are. Let me tell you what a house builder does. Okay, hey, I'm D.R. Horton, right? I buy this vacant piece of lot with a realtor, right? I'm going to build on it, and this lot's shot up in value. And the price of construction. You know what? I know I'm going to buy this $10 million lot from you. I'm actually giving it to this other builder I know, and for $20 million, make a $10 million assignment fee on it. They do it every day.
Yep.
And that is a company with 11,000 employees worth tens of billions of dollars that assign contracts every single day in real estate. So if they can do it, I'm pretty sure it's legal, right? How long have you been wholesaling for?
20 years.
No handcuffs, no? We're
No,
good. All right.
no, I'm clean, guys.
Let me tell you also.
And just to let you know, every major bank.
Oh, banks do this all. I'm talking about real estate.
Yeah, I know.
But
But when you guys have a mortgage, they basically assign your mortgage contract and basically sell it to Wall Street because the bank makes all the fees up front. And then guess what? They don't want it. They want to service it. So they basically assign the contract. So this right is never going away.
Yes. But I know we're going slow. I want to break this down for the people that just getting started. So you actually can tell someone they say it's illegal. First of all, we read the laws. Like we know what the laws are, and we're going to break down the laws too. This is a book called How Real Estate Fortunes Are Made from George Bockle. Now, George Bockle doesn't specifically talk about wholesaling specifically because wholesaling was never really a name back then. But he talks about assigning contracts, taking over mortgages subject to creative financing. Like it's all in there. Okay, guys, like he has an outline of the contents, all this stuff, how to trade real estate. Like I'm just telling you, like it's all in here, like all from this book, how to buy and keep the fortune, manage proper. Like he talks about how to, private money,
What
some
year is this
wholesaling,
put in?
1977. No, that's when it was bought. This book,
This is my hobby. I love to go to garage sales and find old real estate books like 50
this is
years
a real
old.
estate wholesaling, creative finance, real estate riches investing book from 1972.
And by the way,
Rest
you'll
in peace.
find 80% of all guru information in these books from 50 years ago. Guys,
And-
nobody invented this stuff. It's been around forever. It's just
So-
the technology's gotten better.
That book, I want to just, first of all, for the people that say wholesaling is a fad, this is a new trend. This is like, digital monkeys. No, it's not. This is something, nothing against those, but like this has been done since, I mean, if you go to the Smithsonian, they actually
They
have
have it there. They have a
No,
documentation. of the
last time
flipper.
I've been to the Smithsonian Museum, the American History one was 4 years ago. And I
Yeah.
actually have a picture of it. I gotta look it up. This
I
guy
have it.
was actually selling deeds, but assigning them. So he was wholesaling from the 1700s.
Town to town.
And so this is a book from the 70s. This is not a fad. Just understanding that this business has been done for older than you've been alive, older than I've been alive, and big companies are still doing this, banks. So you understand. So is real estate legal? All this? Yes, it is. Now, obviously, like everything, there is laws. For example, well, let me break down some laws that you can't break with real estate wholesaling. First of all, you can't rob anybody.
No.
That's already a law, so I guess
Yeah.
fine. You can't forge documents, right? Like forging signatures.
It's fraud.
So that's fraud. Like there's just follow the laws in your state and you're going to be fine. Like there's no special law for it in most states. Just don't break the law. So don't be fraudulent, right? No, one you could do is like forging deeds. Like just guys,
Don't be a moron. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's
Like just if you have a moral compass and you like to help people out, dude, wholesaling's for you. If you don't, get off the stream now because it ain't gonna work out well. So I've been in this business 20 years because I've always been honest and upfront. And the people that think they can sneak by and trick people and fake deeds, stuff like that, you're going to do it in any industry. Just please don't do it in wholesaling. It's just not going to work here. This isn't some secret way you can do it. You actually have to work and get it done. But if you have a great moral compass and you use the education to actually implement it, you'll do very, very well in wholesaling.
So guys, just FYI. So is wholesaling real estate legal? It is legal in all 50 states. It is. I'll be straight up with you. There's people wholesaling every single day in all 50 states. Now, there's only one state that limits wholesaling per se. Excuse me. Illinois. Illinois is the only state that is one state. And you actually can't buy real estate and sell real estate. You can't actually buy. This is just Illinois. Basically, how the law states is you can't buy real estate on your own. You actually can't transact real estate. Now, the law, it will be challenged. For example, if I own a Subway's franchise and actually go under contract to buy 2 locations for my Subway, I legally can't do that. A real estate agent has to do that for me. So technically, you can't wholesale more than one deal, but it's not a law against wholesaling. It's legitimately just a law. It's basically realtors being crazy, but like you can't buy or sell more than 2 houses in a business sense in Illinois without a license. Now, that basically stops Illinois wholesaling unless you get a real estate license. If you're in Illinois, you most likely should get a real estate license. Now, there's ways around that law. As a beginner, we shouldn't be dealing with that. I would go virtual.
If you're in Illinois, just get your license, get it over with. That's the one place you're going to have an upfront challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
We just update you on the others. There's a lot of people considering stuff. I've been in Florida, and for 20 years, I've had people tell me it's going to be illegal here forever. If I sat there and just go, oh my God, I'm so scared, wholesaling, it's going to be outlawed, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you. If it's legal in your state, by the way, you need to verify the information and make sure, but I'm here to tell you, if banks do it, giant billion-dollar corporations, you should have the exact same rights as they do. Don't ever belittle your rights. Go out there, help people out, and make money.
Yeah.
And there's a big fear-mongering going amongst this industry. Trust me, there's a reason for it. They're trying to drive you on a solution. And guess what? They own the solution, and you have to go through.
Let me break this down. So why do I always, Zach, why are you so mad at gurus? Why do you always go after gurus? Because gurus, there's a law specifically something about wholesaling, and they'll say wholesaling is legal in this state. You need to go buy my course. I'll show you what to do. So for example, no offense to Zay Marie, says, isn't Nebraska limiting all wholesaling starting in July? This is misinformation. This is guru tactics. I actually did a live where I broke down the law. Now, Nebraska and Oklahoma have a specific law, not about wholesaling, but per se of wholesaling, but this is what the law says. In July, this law will go in effect. Everything I teach you does not affect the law, okay? So if I teach you wholesaling and I say, hey, don't rob a bank, guess what? Don't go and rob a bank because I told you not to rob a bank. So how this process in wholesaling, you don't own the real estate, right? You sell the contract. So, hey, I'm going to buy your house. I write up a contract to buy it. I sell the contract, not the house, because you still own the house till I close on it, right?
Correct.
So what Nebraska and Oklahoma have with their laws, which the guru's telling you this, they're just trying to scare you, sell you on a course. This is what it says. You cannot publicly market the property. What does that mean? You let me know if you think this is messed up. I agree to buy your house for $100,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to post it on Zillow and say, I own that house. I have that house for sale. It's my house. That's wrong because I didn't pay for your house. I just wrote up a contract to buy your house. So would it be weird if you try to sell your car and then you write up a contract to sell your car for $5,000 and say, hey, next week I'm going to go buy your car for $5,000. He goes on Auto Trader and lists it publicly he goes to Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, say, I'm selling this car for $10,000. This is my car. And then he you don't own my car, right?
Yeah.
That is illegal. You're literally acting like a real estate agent. You're not. Like, guys, that's stupid, right? Don't do that. You are legitimately selling the contract, not the house. So those laws in those states basically say you can't do that. Now, how do I find someone to buy the house then if I can't list it as I own it? Guys, I've never told anyone to do that. It's just gurus being crazy. What you do is you actually you find a rich landlord or house flipper, say, hey, would you like to buy this contract from me? And they'll buy it. And it's 100% legal. It's just the way you do it. And so these gurus, it's insane.
And that's what we're here to show you with the June challenge, is to walk you start to finish. Guys, we do this every day. I'm not going to talk over you. I actually look at this just like the day I got started and the day I got Zach started. The more you simplify this business and understand the mechanics, then you can go whichever direction you want.
Yeah, just understand those are the only laws really. After that, Nebraska and Oklahoma say you cannot act like you own the house when you have it under contract and try to sell it like you own the house. No, that means you basically can't list it on Craigslist or Facebook or Zillow. Okay, don't do that. That is, I mean, I don't even do it if it's illegal in your state. Just don't be doing that. Okay, act like sell the contract, not the piece of real estate. This book from the 70s talks about selling the contract. D.R. Horton, they sell the contract. Like they sell the contract. They don't act like they own it.
So,
right?
somewhere after like 2000, I think around 2012, that's when wholesaling flipped over to like, let's just run it with the gurus and I'll just show you how to sell the house. And that's where we've gotten in the situation we're now. So we're going to show you the right way to do it. And guys, this will last forever. So if you understand the mechanics of how it works and you get it from the truth and someone's doing it 20 years, you're confident to move forward in what you're doing. So
as long as we live in the greatest country on earth, the United States of America, where you have a right in capitalism to buy something and sell it, you can do it. Now I got two quick things. First of all, what do banks do when they sell their mortgages, right? Do they say, hey, I have a mortgage on your house. I own his house.
Yeah.
No, I don't. You don't own my house. You have a mortgage on it. You own you own the piece of paper.
Correct.
And so they're selling the piece of paper. Now, not the same analogy, but like they don't own it. So one last thing, we'll get into it because we like ragging on gurus, but you'll need a license to talk about real estate on YouTube.
You probably will.
Hey, it probably will. They're going to try.
It's not a bad idea either.
And you know, I'm not going to get into gurus too much. I've dealt with gurus bashing me. It's crazy. There's once a guru. I'll say this, that tried to. He or she was trying to make you. They wanted to go to the government and say, "Hey, Mr. Government, I want you to ban wholesaling unless you actually go under a real estate license." And they tried that. We stopped it. But I'm just letting you know.
You never heard about it since.
So we do it for the people. But we're bringing up that I'm sick of the guru talk. But like I'm just telling you,
let's help people out.
Let's help people out.
We're not going to show you cars, fancy houses. Let's just get to work here.
And so that's it. So wholesaling versus real estate investing. I want to break this down too before we get into the more of it. But I want you guys to understand the difference between the two. There's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want you to know that, like, think you're one and not the other. Wholesaling is not investing. Wholesaling is selling the contract. You do not own the house, right? Wholesaling is an income producing strategy like a business. Okay. I know a lot of people say, oh, you're in real estate investing. Oh, you must be flipping houses. You must be doing, guys. We're not Grant Cardone, right? Like we're not those type of guys. We just like checks. We're getting money. Okay. Now, what do we do with the money? We like to buy rentals. We like to buy assets, cash producing, cash flow. Yes.
Stuff that pays you.
We're real estate investors. We actively have a ton of flips we're doing. We're making a lot of money on it. Yes. But wholesaling real estate, I'm telling you right now, it is the fastest way to make money, and you can be any age. This is a money producing strategy. I'm not going to tell you what to do outside of it. That is just how to make money. We're going to just help you make money. Okay. No money or experience needed. Right. And
actually,
that's it.
Preferred that way. I made more money by not having money in wholesaling. And I find people that have a lot of money start wholesaling, think they can buy their way through it. You're all going to go through the same journey. So you might as well do it broke with no experience, because it's like if I take you golfing, if you've never had experience doing it, I can only teach you what's right. If you've had bad experience, it gets in your subconscious. It's hard to unwind. So if you've never done it before, I'm just going to tell you the truth. You actually have an advantage because failure is not an option and you don't have money to waste. So you're really going to have to hustle and grind it out.
Real estate investor is a very loose term. I could spend $1 on a REIT and call myself a real estate investor.
That's true.
It's like being called a rapper.
General.
You got Kanye West, and then you got, then you got the 8th grader doing a freestyle behind the school. Like they're both rappers, right? It's a weird term. Everyone likes throwing that term around. Guys, this is a money producing thing. You don't have to be investing in real estate. It's not stressful. There's no very little risk or experience. It is different. So really quick from the top, let's break down the experience and break down every single part of that, right? So one last time, just so we can recap it. I'm a very visual learner. That's how I learn really well.
That's how I am.
And that's how
I wonder how you got it.
And yeah, but like I feel like that's the best way to teach. I can also tell you guys about it, but just so you understand it. So this is a left to right, kind of a conveyor belt if you think about it. Like how Henry Ford used to do, his system, where
Mm-hmm.
basically he had the assembly line.
A lot of
We
efficiency.
put the wheels on. We do this. We do, guys. You got to look at wholesaling like this. Hey, I do this. I do this. I do this. I do this. Right. That's it. And it's like, hey, you like saying this too. It's like how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right?
Don't start me. Don't start me.
I'm
on the
not starting you, but
PBJ,
like
man, 'cause I have not eaten yet. I am starving.
some people are just like, here's bread, here's the ingredients, do it, right? And that's stressful. We're trying to show you is if you try that, you're gonna get stressed out. You're gonna you're gonna put bread, and they're gonna put bread, and they're gonna put peanut butter on top. You're like, wait, what's going on, right?
And I slap the peanut butter on thick. So if you're one of those people that like more
Oh my
peanut
gosh.
butter than jelly and bread, you're my kind of person. You're perfect for wholesaling.
But it's really simple, but you can complicate it if you really like. I can making that peanut butter jelly sandwich super complicated, right?
Somebody talked about putting pickles on it.
I'm throwing pickles and bananas.
I'm out.
So what we're trying to teach you is, hey, here's the bread, put the peanut butter on, put the jelly, and then we're just showing you like it's different stuff. Now you can cut the crust off, you can cut like there's so many ways around it, but really there's a lot of simple ways to do it. So what we're trying to show you is this is the process of it. This is our peanut butter jelly sandwich, more or less. Now it seems but guys, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is 5 steps. Wholesaling real estate is technically 3 steps. I have it 5 here for 30 days. That's it, right? So what is our 5 step, right? Marketing, finding somebody who wants to sell the property for a discount. These are people that have usually ugly or distressed houses. We're going to show you how to do it. Then we're going to go call them up and say, hey, do you want to sell the house? Guess what? If someone says no, okay, have a great day. I don't want to deal with that person. Now, if someone says, yeah, I want to sell it, you meet them up. You have a piece of paper saying, hey, I agree to buy this property for this price. We're not getting stressful on it, right? Okay. Then we're going to go find a landlord, a house flipper who wants to either have it as a rental or wants to flip the house. And then they agree to buy that contract from you for a profit. And a title company will be like, oh, yeah, it's legal, and they'll do it for you. We're going to break down all that too. You're going to walk that person through the house. Hey, do you like it? Yeah, I like it. I'll buy it at this price. Boom. Title company. So basically how the title company works is we might get the whiteboard, but we'll do it later. But basically, if I'm going to try to show the process too much, I'm going to use you as an example because I just love it, right? I agree to buy your house for $100,000. I write up a piece of paper. Hey, I agree to buy Rick Ginn's house for $100,000. Okay. Pretty simple, right? So actually, let's do it through the process. So we have the process right here. Okay. Marketing. Let's say actually, it says, hey, go in your car, drive around this neighborhood. I'll show you what neighborhood to go around and look for an ugly abandoned house. I find this disgusting abandoned house. I write at 123 Main Street. I go to this website, truepeoplesearch.com. Now, don't stress out over it right now, but I go to this website and I put this address and it says Rick Ginn owns this house. Now, Rick Ginn doesn't live in that disgusting abandoned house.
I gave up on it.
His 5th uncle, 3rd removed, passed away, and Rick lives in like Maine. Like he hates Florida, right? And he hates fishing. He just loves being in the cold. But like he doesn't live here. He doesn't want to deal with it, right? I call him up and say, hey, Rick, are you the owner of this house? He says, yeah. I'm like, do you want to sell it? He's like, sure. It just sits there, and it's the conversation. Or he lives there and we go meet him at the house, or like I go there. It doesn't matter. Let's say in this example, he lives in this disgusting house. Not saying anything mean about you, but like
don't be judging.
I meet at the hey, you know what? How much do you want to sell it? He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, and you say, well, 120. I'm like, well, I know this thing's worth at least 120,000 to somebody. You want to sell it for 100? Well, can you do 100? He says, fine, do 100. We shake hands. I write a piece of paper. It says, hey, I agree to buy this house for 123 Main Street for $100,000. This is at the lockup deal stage. Okay. I agree to buy your house for 100,000. I write up a piece of paper. It says, right. I agree to buy it for 100,000. Cool. I cold call the 4 rents. There's a landlord on the same street that is trying to rent out another house.
Mm-hmm.
I call him up. I just call the 4 rents on Zillow. Hey, are you looking to rent out this house? Yeah, I am. Are you looking to rent it from me? No. Hey, I'm actually a wholesaler. And so I'm actually trying to sell a deal, a contract on this house. Oh, I know what wholesaling is because most investors do, where you can explain it. They can look it up and say, I'm actually looking to sell this house for a discount. It's like, Yeah, I have a ton of money. I'm a heart surgeon or whatever. Like I make all this money. I'm a Wall Street guy.
I'm tired of looking at stuff
Yeah.
on MLS.
I don't want to pay a realtor 6%. Wait, I don't have to pay a crazy commission. I just buy this thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fine. And then like, okay, well, are you okay if I make a finder's fee on it? It's like, yeah. If for how much are you looking at? 120? I'm buying these things for 150 on the market. Are you kidding me? I'm going to make more money on this as a rental than I am on the one I'm actually trying to rent out. Fine. Can I meet at the house? Yeah. And so I say, hey, so you're good for, yeah, I'm good for 120. He meets at the house like, okay, looks fine, And so as I say, hey, is it okay me and my partner go by the house? You walk through the house, right? So we're doing the walkthrough, and cash buyer says, hey, yeah, 120 all day, right?
Mhm.
That's cheap, right?
Yeah.
And because they're used to buying it for 140 for a realtor. And guess what happens? I have this piece of paper. It's called an assignment of contract. Sounds stressful, I know. I am basically that is a paperwork saying, hey, I agree to sell my contract to landlord rich guy, okay, for $120,000. And it's all written out. So basically the terms of it, which we have it's all for free. You can download it right now, right? It basically states that rich landlord agrees to buy the house for $120,000 and pay Zach Ginn a $20,000 assignment fee. Because assignment, let me get the actual definition of assignment. I think I've been talking about it forever. Basically, assignment is the act of making a legal transfer of a right, property, or liability. So the right to buy that. So we're not owning the property. We're selling the right to actually buy it. Because it's like options trading. I'm not going to get into it too much, but like I have an option to buy it or I don't have to buy it, right? And here's something I feel like I'm speaking too much, but like you can actually get out of the contract whenever you want. So if I try to go to rich cash buyers and says, I don't want to buy this piece of junk. Oh no, what do I do? Am I screwed? Do I have to buy? No, there's get out of jail free. There's get out of jail free clauses out of there where you can get out of the contract whenever you want, called inspection period. We'll break that all down this week. Don't worry. But here's the cool part. I actually agree. So what happens on closing day is cash buyer gives $120,000 to the title company. $100,000, which we already agreed to, goes to Mr. Seller, and he's happy. He got his $100,000 that we agreed to, right?
Yes.
Where's that other $20,000 go to? It's a check to me in my name. And then you repeat the process, become a millionaire. Like that is what the process of it. I just showed you a quick deal example. We have real deal examples we'll show you.
And guys, I want you to understand in the beginning, I take it from my experience and when I taught Zach, is most people try to train you just like you learned in school. So like if you went through high school, it's 4 years. If you went to community college, another 2 years. And then if you got your bachelor, another 2 years. So that's like 8 years of training. Guys, I'm giving you 30 days like real world stuff. So in the beginning, it's much more mechanical. You know why? Because you're new to it. But I'd rather get you mechanical, making offers and getting through it and put money in your checking account. And then as you go and you get experience, you learn how to talk to people better. You learn how to make higher profit levels. But for Pete's sake, do not wait till everything's perfect because it's never going to happen. Do it mechanical. When he did his first deal, I basically gave him basic instructions on what to do.
It was a great deal.
Make an offer, and we probably left money on the table. But you know what? In the end, he got the confidence getting a deal. He moved forward. And you know what? Makes your confidence go through the roof. Get a check from wholesaling. It will do things to you that even your parents, your friends, and your family can't do it. It's going to validate your belief, and it's going to deepen your conviction. And I'm telling you in the beginning, it's somewhat mechanical. I know it. You're going to make mistakes as you go. I'd rather you do it that way than wait 8 years to get the perfect offer, because you're going to miss out on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars by waiting.
And during this process, I'm trying to clear all your misconceived conceptions of what wholesaling is in this process. Any of this time, did I force the seller to sign with me?
No.
Say, hey, do you want to sell it? I'd like to buy it. What works for you? Well, I can do this. Was this like a Wolf of Wall Street type of like selling? No, I just acted like myself. Do you see how when you act like yourself, you act normal?
Authenticity?
Like, I don't like the stress. I'll be honest. I don't like the stressful like sales tactic. All stress.
It's terrible.
Hey, can I meet your house? Can I buy it? You want to sell it? Like that's the, like, we're going to show you everything, but like, that's the honest truth. And everyone's like, proof of concept. Guys, we show you proof of concept. One thing I'll tell you right now, if you go to freewholesaling.com, I share the HUDs. I say, hey, here's a check. I'll put a check in my hand, 50K, show you. I'm like, hey, I bought this house for 100. I sold it for 180. Here's 80K. Like, we show you, like, we do this.
But guys, listen, I've been doing this 20 years. I've learned as I've gone along, and I'm able to make huge spreads. I'm telling you, when I started out, I was fine making a couple grand here, and it built over time. Now I have a threshold that I would never go below, but like, you can't start and go, I'm not doing anything below 25 grand.
Yeah. So here's a cool quote, and then we'll get into more. Everybody else is already taken, so be yourself.
Dude,
That's
Joe,
a great quote.
Great quote.
I'm
gonna have to retire that. We're gonna put Joe in the book.
I'm stealing that one.
That's really good.
That's I love it.
And you know what? That drives home the point is every one of us are different, and you got to think the man upstairs has a plan with that. So take whatever your unique ability is, and if you don't know what it is, just ask your family, your kids, your significant other, and find out what it is and use it and amplify it in the wholesaling business. It will give you the confidence you need, and you will help a ton of people out while doing it.
So love you, Joe.
Joe, that was a good one, man.
Love you, Joe. So love you, man. So I'm telling you right now, you need to go out here and just destroy any preconceived notions of wholesaling. We're just trying to give you a good foundation so you understand it. Act like yourself. You will do a lot more money. There's people out here acting like you own a hedge fund or you're this big hotshot real estate guy. No, be like down to earth. Be who you are. The way that I go to someone and talk, guys, I did a live yesterday where I talked to 4 or 5 people. I brought them from 120K. They want to sell it to 80K.
That was yesterday.
And, right? Yeah. Did I force them? No. I just talked to them.
Live cold calling. Like unheard of, huh?
I told you what to say. Like, that's it. Guess what? I put the phone to the mic so you could hear it. Like, I'm not playing a recording.
There's no recordings. Everything we do is live because that's the only way you're going to learn. By the way, I get my teeth kicked in. He gets his teeth kicked in all the time.
And I'm not perfect.
You know, in wholesaling, you're going to get predominant no's over yeses. You just got to know it going into it. But man, that yes is so worth it. It will free you financially and your time.
So guys, remember guys, on the bottom right here, we have freewholesaling.com. Now you should be in the challenge, but for everyone who wants to get ahead of everything or do whatever, freewholesaling.com is basically, it is actually, as of today, is the largest wholesaling course in the history of real estate wholesaling, because technically all free, but like whatever. But it is basically, it's the quote unquote Netflix of wholesaling. It is a free wholesaling course, which the modules, so this whole process is actually in modules where you can actually go through the entire process and you don't have to actually be in the challenge, and it goes through everything. Now it is way more in depth than this challenge.
Way more.
I can't even be more in depth with it than that. But it's basically from making $0 all the way to $1 million. It shows you the whole, it's a lot, I know. But it is the ultimate course. And that's how so everyone's like, how do you organize that? Like, guys, it's all organized for you there. But again, the challenge is going to be a really good refresher, and it's really going to like push a lot of people too. So it's a little bit of everything.
It's going to give you that push to get going in like 30 days. And if you can bring the accountability level for like your, action taking, we'll bring the information. If you put two together, is it going to be any worse than you are now? Like, you got to understand that you're going to have to make a commitment. This is like if you're going to do fitness, and I want you to do it well past 30 days. I just want to get you started.
Exactly. So let's break this down. So we send the process here. One last time. I'm just going to say it one last time so we understand the process from straight up. There's nothing more like that's it. So there's marketing, finding the property, locking up the deal, finding the buyer, walking them through, and then closing on the house. Now there's a lot of nuances in there. We'll break it all down. But that is the process. So the 30-day wholesaling challenge, this is what we're doing. Okay. This is the challenge. Hope everyone's watching this live. If you're not, whatever, you can still pour the challenge. Today's the last day to actually sign up for the challenge. Now, here's the cool part. Like, here's the thing. If you missed out signing up, no big deal. You probably won't win the prizes. Just fine, right? But the cool part is you could still join the challenge. So you're watching this on day 7, right? Go to freewholesaling.com, and then the challenge 1 through 30 is all going to be in there. You will still benefit from it.
Let me ask a question. If they're just new and getting started, do you recommend they stick to the 30-day challenge before going deep diving into the freewholesaling.com?
If I'm starting out, first of all, if you actually want to win the challenge, you have to go to freewholesaling.com. I would go through it. So one thing I would do is there's stuff on freewholesaling.com which we're not going to do the challenge. For example, I show deal examples. I show all like this is like really valuable stuff. Some people learn really good from that. It's really good. A lot of my scripts, which I'll show you today, but there's other type of scripts in there too. There's a lot. Like if I have to break down a topic for 2 hours, I have like 10 hours of it. I don't want to get too much like data, but like you should probably do both. I think if you're starting out, just do the challenge because that's going to pace you out. Like
I agree.
So like the reason why I'm doing this is because some people can just go through freewholesaling.com, go through it all, get the first deal, boom, right? And some people they like classes more or less. Like, hey, they like a curriculum, they like a schedule. They like saying, hey, on this day I'm learning this day. So this is what the 30-day wholesaling challenge is for too. For those people too who need that push. So because everyone loves courses because they do that. That's what we're doing here today. So let's break down the challenge really quick. So this is the 30-day wholesaling challenge. Now, our lawyer said we're fine with saying that. I mean, whatever you want, but like this is our challenge. That's what we're calling it. Anyone can use the name. I really don't care. I'm not selling you anything on it, so whatever. But what is it? Basically, we're going to teach you the entire process of wholesaling for the next 30 days. We don't need you to master everything. No, we just need you to take action at the end of these, videos. And we're going to show you. So our goal here is to help you get your first deal in 30 days. 30 days, get your first deal. That is our goal. And that is your goal, what it should be too. Now, remember, guys, you got to follow the challenge at freewholesaling.com and go do it. So basically, you got to just go to freewholesaling.com and then that will show you the challenge. All the videos, the replays, everything like that is on there. Just go to freewholesaling.com and then the video replays are going to be on there. So you can replay. You come in day 7. It's all going to be on there. You're going to be on day 3, day 4, day 5. It's all going to be on there. So that is the challenge. Remember, guys, actually, we'll break this down first of all. So number 1, 2, there are going to be prizes for winning this challenge. And again, I don't really need a prize for you guys because I think the biggest prize is doing your first deal. But there's going to be some pretty cool prizes if you actually go on here and get your first contract. And that is the goal. So we're going to break down the prizes. We'll break it down right now too, so you understand it. And the reason is I flashed out on the video a nice a wad of 10 grand because I wanted to. I'm a visual learner. You guys like visuals, right? We're giving away $10,000 of stuff, and that's pretty cool. So we'll talk about some of the grand prizes and stuff. The truth is, I want a lot of it to be hidden, a secret. It's gonna be fun. But one of them, here 2 grand prizes, right, is PropStream. And we're breaking down what these softwares are. All this, like, obviously you can buy software that make real estate wholesaling easier. And some of it you need to when you're scaling up, but like, it's pretty cool. And they're about $97 a month. And for a year, what is that? I said $100 a month. So what is that? 1,200. So there's a software. It helps you pull leads, comp. Sorry, I said the word comp. We'll break down what comp means today. But it really just helps you out. And like that, like it's like running and then having a bike. Like you're still going the same place. It just makes you go faster sometimes.
I'd say it's like having a car.
It just it just helps you. Like it won't hurt you. You can do it without it. So the big grand prize is we teamed up with PropStream. So they're allowing us to use their name and likeness for this. We're literally giving you guys 2 people are going to win it. Okay. A free year of PropStream. So that's about $1,200. You'll win if you get your first deal. So how do you become a winner before we get into the prizes, right? It's weird to say, but like, this is going to be our thing. You're technically a winner, I would say, if you get a contract signed and not like a stupid contract, but like you get a contract signed and then we're going to have 2 types of pools. And we're going to see what it is, right? So pool 1, I don't want to confuse this for you, but like if you start the challenge and you go to www.flip, I'll put the link on here right here. So basically, if you get a contract signed, you're a winner. And that's what you just have a contract signed because in 30 days, it's going to be hard to like get the check. So that's a little pushing it, but like www.flipwitherick.com/June. Okay. That's how you sign on the link. And you sign up. All you have to do is just put in your email. Just email us a before. So like you do a lot of those like weight loss challenges. I always like them because you put like the before, hey, I'm 25 years old. I have no experience. I've not made any money. I'm in Houston and I'm ready to get going. And then guess what the after is going to be? Hey, I have 3 deals locked up. I have one in escrow. I'm ready to close. You're a winner. So how do you become a winner? All you got to do is, first of all, flipwither.com/June is going to show you. You don't have to put in your email or anything. You email us your information. You have to sign up for freewholesaling.com, which how much does freewholesaling.com cost?
0.
It's free. You have to
Free.
join our mastermind, which is a free mastermind, which is basically will put you in a group of people who are actually doing the same thing you're doing. And it's actually the largest real estate wholesaling. We have 51,000 people in it. So you can ask a question in that group at like 4 a.m. and someone will answer it.
Exactly.
You can ask a question at 8 p.m. and other wholesalers around the country, it might not as good info as us, but like you say, hey, I have this deal. The seller said this. What do I do? You're going to have 4 or 5 experienced wholesalers go help you out for free, literally for free.
Yeah.
And they're going to help you out. And that's really cool, right? And you have to join the mastermind. It's a Facebook group. It's free. And
it's only about real estate.
Yeah.
And we cut out all the spam, all the stuff. Anybody sits there and pitches and doesn't contribute, you're gone.
Yeah. So why do I push people to go in the mastermind? First of all, to be a winner. Second of all, if you actually join, here's the cool part. There's a link on, I'll show you what it looks like. Just FYI for everyone. There's a link when you join the group, and it's crazy, but this is absolutely true, that you can hop on here and talk to us one-on-one. Now, we're trying to get to everyone we can today. I don't know if we can get to everyone today, but obviously we have other days we're going to do this because we're kind of starting the challenge out. But like right here, 50,900.
Yeah.
We get like thousands every single month. So it'll get the 51,000. But Zach Ginn shared a link 8 hours ago. I clicked this link. Day one, right? Oh, catching call. Why did I say that? Coaching call. Watch it here on YouTube, right? Join the link here and sign up for the challenge here so I can join the link and join the call and actually talk to me one-on-one. We're going to try to talk to as many people as we can today after everything asking their questions, but that's how you do it. Now, if you get a property under contract and you can show us proof you did, you're going to be a winner. Now, if someone could show me they get an assignment of contract, we'll put you in the priority for the grand prize.
Yeah.
Now, if I have 4 people that legitimately can prove to me that they just started real estate and they got their first deal under contract and have an assignment, they're going to be in the big prize winner.
Yeah.
Now, if you just got a property under contract, you'll still be a winner. You got to prove to me that you actually got the deal done. So the grand prize winners are going to be people that actually get the assignment signed. And no, you can't get this. If you get an assignment signed tomorrow or today, I know you're not a beginner starting out, but whatever. The only people that can't win the prizes are people that have already done a real estate wholesaling deal. Sorry, we're helping out the beginners. And that's it. So what are some of the prizes? Again, we're giving 2 people away free PropStreams for a year, which a lot of people want it. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people want it, which is pretty cool. We're giving away Flip with Rick shirts, which I'm telling you right now,
You can't buy them.
you can't buy them.
You
It's
got to
like
earn them.
It's like a supreme drop.
It is.
So for example, like we'll be only giving away maybe 50, 100. I don't know how many shirts, but like,
Listen, I hope you make me go out and buy a whole bunch more. So I've already allotted them out. And the thing is, what else are we going to give away?
that's it. I'll tell you. So like, it's like I don't know, a comic book. This is a Spider-Man comic, number 1/2. They very limited amount of like, I have a bunch of comics. We're switching them in and out. I got a cool Avengers one. I should have put that one today. A little Loki and then Iron Man. It was pretty cool. That was before all the movies and stuff. But like, it's limited edition, right? Why do you think why do you think Yeezy's shoes sell out? It's a type of shoe. They make like a 10,000. They'll sell it to you, but we'll give it for free. And then that shoe's never made again. Some of them are made again. Like a drop of a shirt or something. No one else is going to be able to have that shirt. And that's going to be pretty cool. And no, you don't have to buy a guru course, $5,000 to get the shirt.
You
either.
guys, I'm not big
It's
on
for free.
merchandise because it doesn't help anybody out. So if
No,
you
it
give it away
doesn't.
and it offers incentive, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
So that's what it's going to be. But if you want to join, you can talk to us one-on-one. That's going to be the most valuable content for you. And what other ones? We're going to do free coaching calls.
Yeah,
So again,
we're going to take. We haven't quite determined the threshold for this,
but we're going to have some winner circles, some networking events,
the
private.
people that actually really just get it going.
Yeah,
They really put it together and say you put contracts together, and I don't care what part of the prize is. We're I don't know. I think this is the most valuable part.
Yeah.
It's like private access to like me and Zach
Yeah,
on some
you can
private
text me
Zooms
for a
and
day,
stuff like
text me
that.
for a week. Like we're determining it depending on the winners, how much to do.
And everybody knows that's done a deal with me and Zach on here. Like once you qualify to do that, like you have access to us, because I love people that go out and can apply the principles and get it done. And then we act as like a mentor type of deal. But that's what they call an organic relationship. And that's how it worked, because you earned your way into it and both sides are providing value.
One other thing, like we'll be giving stuff away like this is like, hey, you have access to us. If you're a winner, you can actually choose, which we'll see. You can actually go on this channel on a podcast with me, not live or anything.
Yeah.
And you can actually pitch your market and I'll give you exclusive access for it.
Yeah.
So let's say you're in Houston, you got a $20,000 deal. If you want, hop on the podcast with me. We'll make it a recorded video. And guess what? Say, hey, my name is John Smith and I did this deal in Houston. If you have any deals in Houston, JV with me, you're going to probably get 10 deals. Like I've just 10 deals sent to you, make a ton of money. Guys, there's so like, that's the prizes we're going to say right now, but I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of cool prizes and guess how much we're not charging you. So we're losing money on all this, but we want to help you guys out. And you know what? If at the end of the day it helps one kid get his first deal and he changes his or her life, that's all I want. So
and remember, most of these challenges, just so you know how they've come about, challenges were put in as a marketing funnel to drive coaching programs. So the fact that we don't have a coaching program should excite you, because we're actually going to give you the information, because we want to prove, we've already proven it thousands of times over, our system works.
Let me show you this. Let me show you.
We're just going to give you like,
you said
proof in 30 days.
Let me say proof. Everyone says, oh, where's your proof of all these gurus have their special,
if like 20 years isn't
my name's Zach and I made $4,000. It's boring. So this is freewholesaling.com. You can hop on, just scroll here. These are just a bunch of people that made money for us for like just
recently.
Let me just show you. These are this year. Let me just show you really quick some people that did really well from us at freewholesaling.com. And this is going to be you. Also, these are people that are disqualified from the challenge. Ryan and Caleb.
And that's a good thing.
We just posted their podcast Monday.
Awesome.
I mean, they're awesome great people. They are from Michigan and they made $100K in their first 3 months. Whoa. Tyler, $7,500 check here. Elizabeth got 50 grand. Michael out, killing it. Ashley out here, I don't know, 15,000 years, a $15,000 deal. Jojo from he's from California, but he wholesaled virtually Alabama. Alex, 30K deal here. Gary, 5K. He's actually in Port St. Lucie.
There you go, Gary.
Cameron, 5K at like $49,000 deals, $76,000 transfer. Olivia, we talked about Olivia. You remember if you saw her. $7,300 check here. Cole.
Yeah. I see her all the time on
Sorry, I had to flex on a guru. I just posted a check I recently did. $10,000 from Scott. Angie. Hassan made 12K here. Iman, 11K. Alfredo. Elizabeth's first deal. 46 from 80 over here. Jonathan got his first deal.
Guys, these people had no experience doing this.
Shree's 16 years old. I haven't talked to Shree. I don't know why he's not on here, but he'll hop back on March. He got $4,000 his first deal. 36,000. Guys, I'm getting sick of like doing it. Like we got so many more, but like
we show you all the deals we do. I'm telling you guys,
if you're just wondering,
works.
Just FYI, the stuff like what we teach works. It's not even that, but like
watch out, Kevin's in PSL there.
I wonder how like they're gonna.
We don't hold back. I don't care. Like,
guess what?
Honestly,
if I teach Kevin how to wholesale, we're in Port St. Lucie, technically Stuart, Florida, but we wholesale in Port St. Lucie. Kevin's gonna get really good, and he's gonna start. We're gonna JV deals with him because we got all the buyers here. So, Chris, we did an $77,000 deal in West Palm Beach this year. So there's deals everywhere. So FYI, if you guys want to know if we do this business for real, we do. So that is the challenge. Go to www.flipbook.com/June till 11:59 p.m. You can join the challenge.
The best part is at the end of this, there's not some guy hiding behind a phone getting wait to plummet on you to take your credit card to say, I would have to see if you qualify. You know how you qualify? If your credit card goes through. It's so, nobody asks these gurus the questions that qualify them.
Don't buy coaching. Don't buy mentorship. It's not worth it. Let's get into
Just get started. Honestly, get started and get an action plan to get started in wholesaling. And then you go the direction you want to go. And you'll probably get so excited you'll want to expand with it. But honestly, when you start out and get a coaching program for wholesaling, I will guarantee you this. There is no other wholesaling program out there, paid or free, and I know there's no other free, that would even come close to compare to what we have out there. There's 25 years experience on it. Guys, I do this as a full-time business as we speak.
Exactly. So quick question from Louis. I didn't actually write this out today, so that's a great question. Don't you need an LLC to start? I tell you guys, don't get an LLC unless you've done 2 real estate wholesaling deals. Why is this? It's complicated. Like, not complicated, but like, why do it? You can do it in your own name. You get a check in your own name, then put it in an LLC. You're fine your first 2 deals.
You could do it at the last minute, and
Yeah.
you could assign it to an LLC
Yeah,
after you talk to an accountant, because we all have different tax situations. Do not spend all this energy. I mean, there's a company out there charging like $2 or $3 grand to set up your LLC. Guys, it's $100, $150 tops.
You actually, like you said, just get a property under contract, and then you can sell to your own LLC. Like, there's ways around it, guys. FYE, no.
Answer's no.
So the answer really quick is no. So let's break down some lingo. I want to share, because there's some lingo and words that we're going to say that sounds really confusing and stuff. We're going to break it down. So real estate is 3 parts. Okay, we're going to break this down. So what's real estate wholesaling? It's that process, but there's 3 sections of it, right?
Yep.
It's these 3 things: marketing, acquisitions, and dispositions. That is what it is.
That's it, guys.
Marketing, acquisitions, dispositions. And let's break this all down really quick. What is marketing? Marketing is basically how we find sellers to sell their house at a discount due to a motivating circumstance. So if someone is motivated to sell it, they're willing to sell it for a discount. And that's how we make a profit, right? They're called motivated sellers. And those are the people we're looking to go after. Why would they want to sell it? For example, they're going through a divorce. The house has tall grass. It's vacant. I don't want to get too, that means some people have been saying some slang, some bandos. People call them bandos. Abandoned houses. How you find those, and they're just sitting there vacant. That the person might want to sell for a discount for cash. We're going to break down the people are willing to sell their house for a discount if they get cash. When you sell, okay, this is the best example for my youngins, and then you'll talk about pawn shop. As a kid, I used to go to GameStop. You would pay $60.
Spent way too much time there.
You spend $60 for a game on GameStop. I remember when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out. I bought that thing in a second. Okay. You would buy that game at GameStop for $60. Okay. You could sell it. So if I wanted to sell that game on eBay, on the market, it would sell for about $40. But for the ease and convenience of, I love GameStop. I go buy games. I want to buy the Black Ops. When Black Ops 2 came out, I didn't want to deal with my other game anymore. Guess what I did? I went to GameStop to buy the game. But guess what? I could have sold my old game they would have offered me $25 and they would have sold it for 40. Oh, but I'm like, you know what? That's a good deal for me. You know why? Because I don't want to take a picture of the game. I don't go through all the hoopla. I don't want to put it on eBay. I don't want to ship it. I don't want to get a box for it. I just, you know what? For $15, whatever. I just want to buy my new game. I don't want this, it's stressing me out, this game sitting here, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or something like this, where you have 5 old games and you don't want to sell all of them, right?
It's a lot of work.
Plus Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have zombies, but it has Rust. So FYI, I never sold Modern Warfare 2. But I'm telling you guys, but for young guys like me, that's what it is, right? And I know I'm selling it for a discount, but it's cash, convenient, and it's easy. Now, like a pawn shop or a used car dealership, when you're selling your car in a used car dealership, you're trading it in,
you're getting screwed.
You're getting screwed. But it's so easy. I don't want to go meet someone in a Starbucks at 4 p.m.
especially
that I don't
today.
know. During today,
they'll steal your car now.
Yeah, right? And that's
You're making
the truth.
it easy for the thieves.
It's hey, I don't want to sell my bike. First of all, I don't want the bike stolen. I don't know if someone's going to ride the bike off, ride it away, right? Yeah. Guys, that's the truth. So just understand that. Some people they don't want to deal. This is America. I'm telling you. So have you ever been to a tropical smoothie or actually Starbucks? Starbucks is very popular, right?
It's just, it's convenient.
Yeah.
Why else do you pay for a $5 cup of coffee when it costs 20 cents to make?
Because they make it really easy. It tastes really good. And it's just quick.
I think it's the experience. So here's the reality. I get this question all the time.
Yeah.
And you should be asking it. Why on earth would somebody ever sell me a house at a discount, much less a deep discount? The reality is, guys, we're in the greatest country in the world, but it's really easy to buy a house. It's still not that complicated to buy a house. What is a house founded on, and like, how do banks fund it? If you go out and get a job and you show consistent income for a year or two, and your debt's not too high, you'll typically qualify for any type of loan financing program. And if you're a first-time home buyer, guess what? No experience buying a house.
Yeah.
You can buy it with as little as 3% down. But guess what? Whenever there's a hiccup in your life or you lose your job, 9 times out of 10, the people can't afford that house. They barely got enough just to make that monthly payment. So when you get stressed and markets turn upside down and your spouse or your significant other's yelling at you and life's tough, the natural ability is, I need to downgrade. I need to simplify. When the realtor says, listen, this isn't going to work, your house is too ugly, then they find people like us that we call wholesalers. The reality why people do this is, like he talks to the GameStop, it's convenient. It's complicated. I don't want people judging me on my house. I don't want realtors walking through here. Guys, I've been doing this 20 years. They do it all the time. We are not looking for houses on MLS. We're looking for people that need to sell their house, not want to sell their house. If you want to sell your house, you go get a realtor. When you need to sell your house, I need to get something done within 30, usually to 45 days. And that's where we come in and we help out. There's 2 things that happen here. People talk about, I've been doing this 20 years. I'm telling you, they get the convenience of the transaction. Speed is not separate. Convenience means speed. Here's the one thing that they all want that is so overlooked by every wholesaler. They want their dignity. They don't want to be judged. And you got to make their life easier. You've got to be their biggest cheerleader. And that is the biggest thing. Speed and convenience is the same thing. I hate that. Why do people say that? If it's convenient, it's speedy, right? I go to a convenience store. Why? Because it's quick. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, people don't want to be judged. My house isn't the way it's supposed to be. I'm embarrassed. You're the one person I'm showing. Don't make me look like an idiot. And I'm telling you, if you give them that dignity along with the speed, you will help so many people out and you will love doing this business. If you guys agree to that, let me know in the comments. But I'm telling you, 20 years experience, convenience and dignity to these sellers looking to get rid of the houses. You help them out. And remember, they need to sell the house. If you can determine they need to sell the house by a certain date or an action plan because of money or time, then you can put a wholesale dealer. When they want to, typically you're wasting your time. And that's the truth on wholesaling.
That's it. So that's all I can tell you on that part. So let's break it down. Tall grass, any motivating factor. How do you find them? You can call these people. You can text these people. You can pull an email list or you can send mail to them. And that's what it is. So I'm going to tell you one thing really quick. Van, someone got upset with us for something, so I'll break it down. Kevin says here, you guys seem to have a spirit of full disclosure, but you don't charge information, but you have affiliate links, I assume. So let me break this down for you, Kevin, really quick, for full disclosure for everyone. I don't
Did we force anyone to buy anything?
No. So here's the thing. We're talking about marketing, right? So we use marketing tactics. So one thing, vacant houses. If I want to find an abandoned house, I have to use a software because to get an abandoned house, you have to be a 501c3.
Correct.
Basically a nonprofit to get a list of abandoned houses from the United States Postal Service. The Postal Service finds out if a property is vacant or not. I have to go use a company like PropStream, which we give out for free. Guess what? It's $99 a month to join that
97.
service. There's a free, it's $99 now.
Okay.
They just jacked it up.
Inflation.
Coachflation.
Inflation.
But it's $99 a month for a service like that. Now, you can actually, everyone asks me, everyone uses those services. So we like Batch and we like PropStream. Most gurus, coaches, whatever, they're going to tell you, Kevin, you need to use PropStream. Use my link, and that's the only service you can use. Everything else is trash. And then someone says you can only use Batch, PropStream's trash.
Or they only work with you if you use the recommended services.
So what we do, in full disclosure, we will promote any type of thing we do. So first of all, I basically use PropStream for all of our mail and a lot of our SMS text blasting stuff.
Correct.
And then we skip trips through Batch. Here's the thing. If you're going to sign up for PropStream, use the link and try it for free. Here's the thing. If I don't have an affiliate link on PropStream, you can't try out PropStream for free for 7 days. You can't. Here's the cool part. Just use our link And hey, if you sign up for it, I think we get like $20 or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, I don't care. It'll pay for more comic books for me. I don't really care. But I'm telling you right now, you are like, you don't have any disclosure. Go to this. Our lawyer already made us. We already have a lawyer description on there if you want the FTC stuff. Yes, we might financially benefit if you decide to buy PropStream. But here's the thing. It doesn't cost any more money for you if you sign up for PropStream through us or any link. The cost of PropStream is the same if you don't use this or not. We only do it because we get to use a trial. Let me ask one more thing. Kevin, with Batch Leads, we love Batch. We are probably the biggest YouTuber that promoted Batch to a point that through SMS. I was able to leverage our audience with Batch because I know the owners and said, hey, we have a big audience. We're basically the only YouTuber for a very long time that actually gave people a free texting trial.
Mm-hmm.
I could have never done that unless I was the affiliate with them. And the last part about the affiliate is, first of all, here's the one is interesting part. I'm able to look at since we're quote unquote give free links, we're able to actually talk with the owners and I get to network with them. That's one cool thing, but I actually get to look at the inside of the business, which means when I tell you to go to Batch, I get meetings with the Batch people and I get to see what's behind the scenes on a lot of stuff and actually get to see if this information is good or not. And that's the truth. So yes.
And also, I believe we're the only ones that give you multiple choices. Like we're not married to any company.
We're the only YouTuber. So there's two big companies for affiliates to pull a list. There is Batch Leads and there's PropStream. Everyone, usually if you're a guru, you can only use one.
Yeah.
Guess what? They allow me to promote both of them. So what I do is, hey, Kevin, you try out PropStream for free. You try Batch for free. And if you like any of them, choose that one. Or if it's a free trial, you don't like it, don't use it. But I'm telling you right now, don't be upset over it. Yes, we might make some money off of it. It's in the disclosure, but that is...
Yeah, I'm not whacking you the head over for like 5 or 10 grand, which is what the real issue is here for people giving you half the information. And honestly, we tell you, it's not required to get started in wholesaling. Everybody on it, it's not required. Is it helpful? Yeah, it's much cheaper than hiring an employee for $2,000 or $3,000.
I'm going to say this too. I'll say this too really quick. If you are new into wholesaling real estate, the only people that should be clicking on that link are people that have gotten their first deal.
Correct.
I've told every single person here. Now, it might make it easier getting your first deal. Sure, you can do it. I'm going to straight up with everyone right here. Okay? If you have not gotten your first real estate wholesaling deal and you're broke, don't use that link. I have never recommended one person use that link if they've had no money. Not one person.
Yeah. So
the thing, what I'm getting to here is you should not be using the link if you're starting. I don't force anyone to use it. For most people, it should be people that are actually making money that should be using that.
Yeah.
Not everyone. So, hey, it's there if you want it. It's there or not. You're going to sign up through someone's affiliate link. Why don't you just go through mine if you're going to use it? But hey,
and Kevin,
I don't
keep
care.
in mind, we train you on both of them if you buy it or not. So we still provide all the free training with it. It's a huge benefit. And guys, we only recommend products that we use in our business and we've tested out long before.
So I have to disclose
long before you guys. We make sure it works and it's a highly reputable company. We are approached every day by a million companies. I'm not here to test something out on you guys. We'll do the testing, and after 6 months to a year, we'll let you know if it helps us out.
I had one of the largest software companies come to me, try to be an affiliate. I said, fine, let me see the back end of your business. The skip tracing guy. I said, let me see what it is. I look at it. I'm like, this is dog poop. This is dog poop. You're using this company? No. And then the guy got mad.
I mean, we know it. So I've been at the business a long enough time. We can figure it out. As you guys know, there's a lot of fly-by-night companies. They come and go. It's easy to promote a company and make a quick buck. If I wanted to do that, I would have hit you with a $10,000 coaching program and have 15 affiliates.
If I'm doing this for the money, I'd already have a course. So guys, I don't know. I have a college degree. You have a college. What disclosure do you want? Right? Like whatever. So I'm just letting you guys know for marketing. If you want to do it, you can do it. I don't really care. Our money's on the JVing side. So that's what it is. So let's talk about acquisitions, right? Acquisitions. This is how we acquire contracts to sign for a profit so you can sell that house for a profit. Acquiring is just how you get contracts, right? Sign them. You're not being a salesperson. You're more of in my opinion, I think in real estate wholesaling, especially acquisitions, you're not really a salesperson. You're more of a qualifier and an interviewer. And especially
in the beginning.
Yeah. If you talk to a seller, it's like, hey, this might be a good fit for me. It might not.
Yeah.
this house would be a good fit for me at this price. You're not selling. People think you're selling.
Guys,
You're offering
when
to
I
buy.
started out, dude, I was clueless. I was literally shaking my boots doing the qualifying, and I tried to screw up deals, and I still got them done. So I'm telling you, like, you don't have to be like a slick used car salesman. You're not closing that deal. Either they qualify or they don't, and at the end they decide to do business. And the more likable you are, being the more authentic you are, and the more you relate to them, then it will come naturally.
Yeah. So you're basically qualifying, you're interviewing them. We got you covered on what to say, the scripts, everything like that. Now, dispositions. This is the selling your contract for a profit. It's the easiest one of the three, and that's it. So, for dispositions, PropStream, right?
Yeah.
You can pull a list of cash buyers on PropStream. You don't have to call for. You can call people that are actually buying houses. You actually on PropStream, listrei.com. You can actually go out there and pull a list of people flipping houses that have bought a house, flipped a profit, and made money off of it. Guess what? I have never told one person on wholesaling ever that wholesaling, you can do wholesaling for free, but I've only told people that I want to give the information out for free. That means I'm not creating a software service and then giving the software for free, because the softwares cost millions of dollars to run.
Yeah.
So I've never said wholesaling could cost you money, and it, for most people, it will cost you money, right? It costs your time or it costs your cash. When I tell you go drive for dollars, it costs money to do that. Now,
Especially
I'm going to show you how to do it with no money, but for a lot of wholesaling, you might have to pay for it. This is a quick disclosure. I've never told anybody that wholesaling is 100% free. You got to pay money to print a piece of paper. The information is the thing that should be free. Did I say that software should be free? No, there is free skip tracing software, which I will show you how to do.
Yeah.
I love it. I have a lot of hacks. I'm going to show you how to do it with no money at all. But just FYI for everyone, I've never told that everything outside of it, only the information should be free.
Correct.
Of course, we live in capitalism, all this stuff, but I want
guys,
to get the info out for
if
free.
the information's free, it all should be. It just, at least, listen, wholesaling. I'm here to tell you, I've been doing this 20 years. Wholesaling is a basic skill set you learn, and it's a principle foundation. If you can understand how to do it, you can learn how to really master like making money, particularly in real estate.
Yeah.
And once you do that, then it's going to open up a gateway to so many other things to educate you on how to get financially free, how to get your time back to spend with your family. And that is the reason why I push wholesaling so much. I didn't wake up till I was 33. I see people on this feed 68 and they're 50. Like, it doesn't matter.
Right,
just do it now.
So let's break this down. Let's go over really quick the real estate lingo dictionary.
That's fine. Let's go.
So we actually have the full dictionary at freewholesaling.com. We actually made a dictionary for all these weird terms. A lot of people, I'm just going to give you some of it. We have a whole video breaking down everything. Obviously, I don't have 2 hours to break it down, but we
try to take the top.
Well, so first of all, let's break this down really quick. Motivated seller, right? What's a motivated seller? Somebody that wants to sell their house needs to sell or get rid of the property due to a circumstance. I don't like saying the word of a name in a definition, but these are people, maybe they're going through a divorce, they're going to tall grass, abandoned house. They want to get rid of the property. Those are the people we want to contact. Now, Mike, are we contacting the person with a family of 3 that is making all this money and they just want to move to a new job in Boston and they want the most of the house? No, right? And just understand that to a point. That's what a motivated seller is. Next one here, cash buyer. What is a cash buyer? Now, I know my inkling's like it's a person that buys a house for cash. No, let's not use the word on there. This is somebody that will purchase your contract from you, and they're purchasing it with the funds that they have in their bank account.
Actual real funds.
Real funds. That's it. That's what a cash buyer is.
Everybody's a cash buyer these days.
Oh my gosh. Earnest money deposit, and some people like putting the word EMD. This is a down payment you put on contracts. You don't have to, but we do prefer you do. On Sunday, we're going to break down contracts. I don't know if I spilled the beans on that, but like every single day we're breaking it down. So I think that's day 6, but you can put earnest money down, which is basically a down payment. Guys, if you search these terms online and research it, it'll be a lot easier. That's what that means. Title company, which guess what's going to happen this week? We have a really good, so for this challenge, not every day is going to be a live stream like this. I don't think anyone can watch 2-hour live stream for 30 days straight. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But for about 2 or 3. We're gonna do 2 or 3 lives a week, hopefully, and that should be our goal. And a lot of the other ones are gonna be recorded. So, for example, one day this week, which I haven't planned, I'm not gonna tell you, so you watch it every single at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific, right? And then do the Central, whatever you guys do, Mountain Time. Arizona's got weird; they don't do daylight savings. But if you want, guys, at 5 p.m. we drop a video or a live stream. So we start at 5 p.m. today, 5 p.m. every single day for the full month. And so we're gonna do a video of Rick for like 15, 20 minutes, really breaking down quick, great information of what a title company is, all things title company. So what's a title company technically? Really quick.
Title company is really just a third party that manages the transaction between the buyer and seller. And then they verify all monies due, monies owed, monies received, and they issue what they call a title policy, which basically an insurance policy to make sure that the buyer is protected in the event there's any type of fraud, forgery, or any type of misinformation. And they serve a purpose in the transaction. So, guys, most of your deals are going to go through a title insurance company. So we want you to get familiar. This is the area I am pretty much an expert on. I've literally dealt with thousands of title companies. I know the laws. I know how they work and operate. You need to find one that's going to help you, not hinder you. And we're going to go into that in detail.
Yeah, we're going to go over it. Sandra's saying, guys, we have videos. We're going to break this down. Now, not a lot know for more advanced people, this seems like it's a no-brainer, but the earnest money goes to the title company. Now, we're talking about contracts. We're going to talk about title companies. We're going to tell you this. I love the quick disclosure, though. At least get in somebody's head once.
Yeah.
Don't give that down payment to the person. Give it to the title company.
Yeah, we'll go into detail, like what amounts you should do.
But I thought that was pretty. I'm like, you know what?
You need to do it.
Let's get that disclosure outside before, just in case someone runs out, get a contract. Now, what's POF, proof of funds? So if we brought that down an example today, right? That let's say you're the cash buyer, right? And I have this property under contract for 100. You're looking to buy it for 120.
Yeah.
And let's say I don't call you on a for rent. I find you on Facebook or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
My name's Rick, and I want to buy. I'll be a cash buyer for you, right?
Great.
I don't know if I trust. Like, I don't know if this guy can actually do it. I don't know. He might be a wholesaler trying to like one off the deal.
So wholesalers represent themselves as cash buyers.
Yes, they're. So a lot of them like to lie. But here's the thing. How do I know if you can actually buy the house? Hey, can I see a picture of your bank account?
What do you need that for?
I want to see if you can actually buy the house or not.
Is it really? I'm a private guy. I don't want to share that with you.
That's fine. I don't want to deal with you.
That means
actually, no, wait. You're a private guy?
Yeah.
That's fine. I want you to go to your bank and get a letter from the bank stating you at least have $150,000 in cash at minimum, okay, to buy something or as a proof of funds, showing that you actually have the funds in your bank account, the money's in your bank account to buy at least $150,000 of an asset. Now, this is standard in real estate. So if you're private about how much bank money you got in it, that's fine. A letter from your banks will give you letters. You used to work at a bank. You know this. Banks will give you a letter saying you at least have this much money, so you don't have to give everything out. But here's the thing. A lot of people get a loan or they'll get a loan to buy the house. You don't have the funds in your account.
Yeah, a loan is not a cash buyer. And you guys, you can argue to each other. Hard money is not a cash buyer. It's a loan from a third party. Can you work with them? Yeah, because there's no seasoning issues. But I'm just telling you, there's tons of underwriting requirements and stuff like that. The easiest way I find to do it, and I'll teach you in this, is everybody carries a cell phone. If you don't have access to your bank on your cell phone, you're in the Stone Ages.
Just get a letter from the bank. It's really simple, guys.
Or a screenshot. It's very simple. And when they don't have it, you just saved yourself a ton of energy.
So everyone's asked, I just clicked on free wholesaling and the challenge doesn't have anything into it because the day one's going on still. Once the video's over, it will be posted on there. Day 2, day 3, day 4.
Suspense.
Just FYI, we're literally making the video as we speak right now, right? We're going fast on here. What's comps? Comp stands for comparables. So if I want to go buy that house for 100, how do I know what's worth, right? What's the value of it? Well, I'm going to look at other same bed and bath. So that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. There's 3 bedrooms on the house. There's 2 bathrooms in the house. It's 1,000 square feet. I want to look for comparables. What properties that are, comparable to that house that are similar that are sold for recently. You know, so like, for example, I'm going to go sell a cool, let's say I want to sell something weird and unique, right? Let's say I want to sell, actually, this. I'll do a video game, right? Let's say you, because you're not the expert on video games. Let's say I give you a video game and you're like, I don't want to do, I want to sell this. I want to sell this Call of Duty video game. You're not going to know what it's worth.
No.
You can do two things. Go on eBay and see, hey, what are these selling for?
Yeah.
Look it up, right? Same thing with real estate. So every piece of real estate is unique. So that's the cool part about it. So that is what comparables is. ARV stands for after repair value. It's weird. It's after repair value, ARV. It's what a house is worth all fixed up. So every house usually needs some work to it. That's like, if you ever watched the HGTV shows, the house flipping shows, it's all pretty. The realtor has it all perfect. That's what the house is worth after it's all fixed up, renovated, all that. Most places don't have that. You know, most cars aren't like that, right? Most cars need some work or buffing or cleaning, right? That's what it is. MAO stands for max allowable offer. It's a calculation. We'll show you how to do it. It's the most you can offer somebody on the house. That's the most a person's willing to buy the house for. Assignment of contract, we kind of already brought that over. That's the agreement to sell the contract or the rights to buy a house on that contract. Virtual wholesaling, that is the process of like wholesaling, but you do it all virtually over the phone or with the internet connection.
Outside your current market. Typically.
So sometimes you go to the house and meet the person and actually have them sign the contract. You can actually get someone to sign it over like an e-signature, you know, and do it. So yeah. Let me see this. Cold calling. So that is the process of basically calling somebody on your phone to see if they want to sell the house.
Stranger.
They're a stranger. They're cold. Look it up.
Stranger
but like,
danger.
That's what we talk about cold calling a lot. I did cold calling yesterday. Skip tracing. Skip tracing is actually a detective's term for finding somebody's whereabouts. So from what we do in wholesaling is we try to find someone's phone. So if I find an abandoned, ugly house, how do I find that person's information, right? Let's say there's no mailbox. I can look up a website or pay a company to go find the person's phone number for me for like 10, 15 cents. And then we'll get their phone number. We skip trace their number so we can find it. That's what skip tracing means. Probates. Basically, probates is, you take it away.
A probate is nothing more than it's a legal description to take care of a deceased person's, I guess, final financial affairs. The reason it's created because when somebody passes away, they're the only person authorized to sign on the title. That would include real estate, boats, RVs, bank accounts, stocks, bonds, etc. And then they open up a court process, typically involves a lawyer. And if they have a will, they follow the process. It's approved by a court, and then they can transfer these titles, bank accounts, etc. If they die without a will, it's open to be contested by any type of family members, business partners, anything like that. And then that's determined in a court of law. Why these lists are so valuable? Because typically these houses are vacant. They need a lot of repair, and they need a wholesaler like you and me to help them out. So they're usually very, very profitable deals.
Exactly. So they're amazing. You know,
no, they're great.
They're great.
I mean, it's a tough situation. They don't cost a lot of money to market to, and it's not like a grinding process. You could easily work a full-time job and do that. And it's great. It's wonderful.
So what is equity? I think that's a really big one too. It's very confusing. We're going to break it all down, but equity, right? Equity basically is how it's a calculation of how much somebody owns of a real estate versus how much is actually, no, it's a calculation of the value of a piece of real estate versus how much is owed on it.
Correct.
So for example, if I say I have 50% equity in this house, what does that mean? If the house is worth 400,000 and I owe 200 grand on the house. That means if I sell it, I get 50% of the value of the house. And that's basically what equity is. Look it up, but like that.
And by the way, so you guys know equity is usually an error number, and it's not the reality at the end of the day.
I think the house is worth $1 million. So my equity is this, but really not. It actually is worth at the end of the day. Like if I'm talking about buying a company, I own 80% company, 80% equity in the company. It means you own 80% of it. Technically, you own 100% of the house, but like that's how much you get if you actually sold it. So that's what equity means. Drawing for dollars. That is when you're driving around town trying to find good deals, which is dollars. So that means I go in my vehicle, my car, and I go around in the car and I look for properties that are ugly, tall grass.
Don't fit in.
You know, they don't fit. Like, is this nasty? There's mold on it. Well, we'll show you everything exactly how to do it. But that is what drawing for dollars is. It's a great way to find buyers. Now, let's break down your homework for today.
Homework.
So during our live videos, we're going to give you homework. Yeah, that's right. Homework that you have to do. I see Billy and Christopher.
But
They're taking the notes. I love it.
This is the kind of homework that actually pays you.
So this is the homework that pays you. Now, a lot of people like the curriculum type thing. So this is what the homework is. Number one, we're not doing anything crazy. I'm not telling you call 500 people today, right? Like, I'm nothing.
We
stupid.
should.
You should, but hey, maybe for advanced people. But like, just straight up, this is what we want you to do. Your requirement for tomorrow, because we're going live tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow. You're going to sign up at freewholesaling.com. It's free. Okay. Did I mention it's free?
It's free.
Sign up for Wholesaling Houses for Real Mastermind, which is basically a Facebook group. It's pretty much big enough now. You just go to Facebook, search Wholesaling Houses for Real. It'll pop up. Let me give you the link just in case for my people on YouTube that are watching this. https://www.facebook.com/group/wholesaling houses for real, because we do this business for real. And then you'll be access to talk to us one-on-one. Now, we can't get to everyone every single day, but eventually we get to everybody. So you always get a call with me. Eventually, if we get big enough, you might have to do one call a month or something, but it's fine. You'll still talk to us on a regular basis. Subscribe, this is new, to the Flip with Rick YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Zach Ginn YouTube channel. And then subscribe to the Rick Ginn YouTube channel. The Rick Ginn YouTube channel, it's newer, so it's harder to search it.
Yeah.
We
put in the name.
Just put in the name and then go by channel. It's a little harder to do. But yes, the reason why we tell you to subscribe to all three is because we've actually branched out because we love giving wholesaling content. So FYI, if you want to know what's what, Flip with Rick is where most people are watching. That's our biggest channel. That's where most people, that's the oldest channel, right? It is basically a collaboration of you and me.
Correct.
Combining forces to teach you wholesaling. You get two people.
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds, right? And we collaborate and we teach you wholesaling for free. That's really cool. We do videos together. We do exclusive videos. Like it's a wholesaling specific channel. Now, my name's Zach Ginn. You're Rick Ginn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't be calling me Rick. Don't be calling him Zach. I'm Zach. This is Rick. He's the OG Flip with Rick.
I think it's just a good way to kind of get to know us each a little bit more personally. But yeah, outside. So
we have two channels. So we have a Zach Ginn channel and we have a Rick Ginn channel. Right now, we're just posting exclusive wholesaling videos because that's what we're doing. So for example, all things real. She loves my shorts. Everyone loves the shorts. I sometimes get some funny videos out here. I post them on the Zach Ginn channel. I will do a video that I record that's only for the Zach Ginn channel. Okay. It's exclusive. Rick Ginn has stuff on the Rick Ginn channel, which are Rick Ginn exclusives. Sometimes we'll chop up something from a live he did. We'll do a video that maybe we didn't air on the Flip with Rick. We didn't think that was good enough for the bigger audience, but it's a little more niched out, exclusive Rick Ginn stuff. We might do some personal stuff on there. We don't know, but you're going to get exclusive videos once a day on each of those platforms.
Like how to get your kids started in wholesaling. Okay.
That'll be something like
but like, it's more of, I guess it's more of a fatherly advice. So like some people connect with me, maybe it's age, maybe I'm just a little bit older, and then people connect with him because he's got a little bit newer wave. And like, so this is why we work so well together.
But just in case you guys want, all the live streams are posted on all of them. Just so everyone can hop on the streams. So I don't think it's fair that just Rick Ginn gets the live stream with us on it or just Zach Ginn. So we stream on all of them.
Yeah.
FYI. So the max amount of people can watch our stuff. I don't care about the algorithm or I just care about the most amount of people reaching out and seeing us. I kind of care about the algorithm. That's why I tell you guys to like the video. FYI guys, like the video and subscribe. But I'm telling you guys, that is what we do. That is your homework. Someone said, how do I get extra credit? If you want to do extra credit, I want you guys to look up with yourself. Here's the extra credit. I'll give everyone extra credit.
500 cold calls?
No. I want you to go look up in your county, in your city, what the average price of it is. So I want someone to comment really quick what market they're in. Just comment below what market you're in. I'm going to show you how to do it in theirs, and we'll break it down. Okay? We'll go break that down. Just comment below what market you're in. Okay? I want a city or a county. I want to know. So we got Alex, fastest one.
Ooh, he's
Speediest
fast.
fans. Alex said Fresno. So let me look it up. So I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to search Fresno, California, median sales. Oh, sorry, medium home price. And I'm going to search Zillow. Okay. And so I go here to Zillow, and Zillow give me the medium price of Zillow. So now I know in Fresno, the average price in Fresno is $371,000. Just understand what that is, and you're good to go. I want to do that for your city and county. And just so you know it, I think it's something that everyone should know about their local market. It's good data, right? I want everyone to know that.
Yeah.
The reason why is like, what type of property should I be going after? You should be going after properties below the average, below average prices.
And why is that?
Because that's where most of the deals are going to be at.
That's where you're going to get the most action.
So we're not telling you to go after $5 million houses. So that's why that's extra credit for everyone. So
it minimizes your risk.
So that is our free wholesaling challenge for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on some people. I can't get to everyone right now. Some one-on-ones. We're just going to talk to some people in the audience, some questions they got.
Let's go.
And help them out. We don't have a lot of people. We can't get to everyone. But again, tomorrow, I'm going to get in front of like a lot of people. But today, I really wanted to really help everyone out from brand new. So hop some people on. Billy's
been patient.
What is going on?
Billy's in, you're going to like this. Billy is in the Coast Guard, stationed in Key West.
Key West. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Isn't that
man,
cool?
dude.
Yeah.
He loves Key West more than me. He's
I do a
been there
lot.
way
I do
more
a
than
lot
me.
of fishing there.
But,
so it's like,
awesome.
Appreciate your service, Billy.
Yeah,
you guys
no
got-
worries.
you got really good fishing where you keep those, where you keep your ships. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, we're not going to, don't break it down.
It's a blast, but yeah, no, I appreciate you guys bringing me in today. I don't really have too many questions. I'm pretty new to all this. I talked with Zach the other day, and we talked about a little bit here and there. But yeah, I'm here to do this challenge. I'm going to tackle it. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to listen to you guys.
Here's something weird.
What's that?
I have basically a photographic memory. So I remember some things with Billy. I think Billy's going to move.
I have the opposite. You got to wear a name tag.
Yeah,
around me.
he's
We've
in
got
between.
them at work.
So I've already told them wholesaling in Key West is probably not going to be and the Keys is
Nah.
not going to be the best.
Yep.
He has
Especially
family
the
at
Keys.
home,
Yeah.
and he might be moving to what, Texas?
Texas. Yeah. So I get
Texas.
out in 2 years. Yeah.
So he gets
Oh,
out
wow.
in 2 years. He might go to Texas. So I told him, I want your advice. I think he has a city he wants to move to in Texas where his family's at.
Okay.
He should Dallas?
Polk County.
Polk? Where?
Polk County. It's like northeast of Houston.
Okay. I've told him you should probably virtually wholesale there. And then when you move out, you could probably wholesale there.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, if you can get started now and just
it's not perfect memory, but it's good
just-
enough. But yeah.
yeah, by doing that, you'll get a huge head start. I mean, the Keys really it's such a limited amount of properties there, as you know. It's quite cost. But by the way, it's been like that forever in the Keys. So
After, after Zach told me that the other day, because I'd asked him, I was like, how do you figure out how much these houses are worth? Because one day it's worth $1 million, and then the next it's worth $5 million, which I know that doesn't really relate to wholesale. And I'm starting to figure that out, but there's just few houses.
So the key, like guys, if you're dealing with like vacation destinies, which basically Key West is, unless you have a massive glut in the market, but even then they move like
if the entire industry of that place is basically tourism,
and
they drop a cruise ship there, it's probably going to be a hard market, and it's very, very exclusive. Airbnb is probably the only thing you do there, but
yeah,
it's rough. Insurance is insane. But
how long you been there, Billy?
I've been out here for about 2 years now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you got the kind of the lay of the land, and you kind of figured the whole thing.
Yeah, so I won't catch you up to speed. He has a lot of free time.
Okay.
So
obviously he's protecting us, which is great. We love it. But he also has a lot of free time.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good option here, which you can do some virtual wholesaling and start getting into it. I think that's
I got a lucky pick. Yeah, I worked hard for it, but I got here and I'm glad I am. But like we were saying, I got a brother in Texas, and he's actually I believe he's a part of the challenge. I know he's tuned in right now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We've been talking about this. I've talked about him like crazy about you guys, and he's been following. He's gotten on freewholesaling.com. I'm about halfway through it right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be mean right now, Billy. Why are you on here, not him?
I don't know.
He should be on here, right?
He's got to be on here. I know he's at least on YouTube. His name's Brent Riley. So I don't know.
Oh, you called him out. You called him out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna like that. You called him out.
He's got to show up tomorrow at least.
I'm
gonna
just saying
call
this
him
with
and get
Brent.
off here.
I'm saying this with him. Hop on. I'm not gonna bite. Right. I want to help. I legitimately want to help him. That's why I'm hopping on with you. So
Yeah.
I think the best thing you can do is probably start pulling some government lists in Polk County. I don't want to say the word too much because then everyone's gonna, be rushing there.
On it, right?
Find the median price. I want you to pull some government lists. I think that's something you should. Now, if you're brand new watching this in the challenge, like Billy's been like working on this for a little bit.
Yeah.
So like obviously we're going to talk about government lists, everything in challenge, but I think you should be pulling some of those lists and just start, getting a nice, just start understanding how to pull it. I think it'd be good. You understand non-disclosure states, right? Texas is?
Not exactly. No.
So yeah, it's going to be harder to find the value.
Yeah, it's harder to find a value. Why is that exactly?
So in Texas, the sales price of houses aren't public.
Sales prices aren't.
So in Key West, I can go on a street and find out this house sold 2 years ago for $150,000.
Gotcha.
Texas, you can't do that.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous in my opinion, but you have to be a realtor to find that out.
But you've had deals out of Texas, right?
Oh, so what you do is there's a couple services like you use PropStream Batch, and they give you the access to MLS and they'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You can also, Houston actually lets you do it. The HREI, I'll show you the hack. You can actually find it on that website. They actually give you access to it. Houston's the only city in the only area in Texas that lets you do it. So you got lucky again. You're getting too lucky, Billy, but you can actually, I'll show you how to do it next time.
Okay.
It's the Houston Realtors, whatever. You can actually put in addresses and actually do that. So you got really lucky, but it's a little harder to find the value of it. But Billy, this is the cool part. If it's harder for you to find the value, it'll be harder for a cash buyer. It'll be harder for a seller. So it's actually a net benefit for you. But it is harder. Huh?
There's some potential there for sure.
No, yeah. So I'm just FYI for you and for Brent watching. Yeah. We're going to show you how to comp in non-disclosure states too. There's ways around it, but just FYI for you for there.
Yeah. And I think you're on the right pattern. I would just get a head start. If you're not staying in Key West, you're not going to be there. You're just finishing your time there. Then go ahead and get a head start because how long before you think you head back over there?
I'd say about 18 months, somewhere up in there.
It'll go by quick and you'll be up and running. And then doing it virtually will teach you the skill set to how to do it virtually. So when you get there locally, you'll be 10 times better. And then if you want to add on other markets to it, you can easily do it. So many people wait till everything's
I'm going to take off.
Right?
I'm going to take off. I set my mind to something. I make it happen. And seems like I'm in the perfect spot. So
don't let you're kind of in a job where you can't be slacking, at work. Yeah. But outside of that, you should be fine. But dude, you got this, man.
Other than your lobster mini season, which is mayhem over there. Every idiot in the world goes out on the boat, right?
It's crazy.
Isn't that nuts, man? It's like end of July type of deal. Like I avoid the Keys during those times. It's just
the sea's so calm though that it's easy to deal with it. So
it's been a pretty rough winter, hasn't it?
It honestly, it's been a tough one. Hurricane season's here now too.
Dude, don't make me get in a car and come down there and teach wholesaling because it doesn't take much for me to get to the Keys, man.
I'm ready. You come stay with me. All about it.
All right. You've really bullied your brother pretty hard. I'm gonna the comments on the Brent. So hopefully we see him on here, help him out. Poor Brent. God. We love you, man. We're not here. We're not being mean, man.
I love you guys too, man. I appreciate everything.
Go after, dude. You got it. Man. Do your homework. Yeah. Government list. Start just seeing it. You got it, man. And then real quick, we'll talk to Christopher.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? How are you?
Doing good.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too. I'm just glad to be on here. Not gonna lie.
I'm digging that. I'm digging that fireplace mantle behind.
It's a green screen.
Is it?
It still
Yeah.
looks good.
It'll trick you.
Looks good.
That's gonna be my future house when I get all this
There you
done.
go,
I
man.
love it,
I like
man.
it. Do you see,
Beautiful.
dude? You can tell how old I am when I'm like fooled by green screens. Like whatever.
Oh,
It looks fine, dude. What can we help you out with?
I'm not gonna lie. In the past, I'm new to this.
Okay.
I got fooled by one of those gurus back before. Then I found you, and I see that you guys gave definitely a lot of information for free and stuff. And I'm
I want
like,
to interrupt you. Just don't mention their name. We don't get into names.
yeah,
it
well,
doesn't help.
I'm not
I
here to
got
be
you.
mean to anyone.
But I'm like, I'm gonna follow you guys because I feel like you guys definitely have more potential than anyone out there in the market right now. So, I definitely want to do this challenge, stuff like that, to get my first deal, get financially free, so on and so forth. I'm down here in Florida, West Palm Beach,
All right.
so not too far. I was thinking either pulling government lists down here in West Palm or probably either Polk County, Florida, or Orlando. What do you guys think of those areas?
So I'll tell you really quick. I mean, we've done a ton of huge deals in Palm Beach County, so that's great. Are you in so you're in West Palm Beach?
I'm in Wellington.
Wellington.
Which is,
Okay,
yeah.
you bougie, Mr. Bougie over here. Okay. Oh, don't give me that. All right. Wellington's nice. Now you're probably not in a mansion or whatever, but like Wellington's nice, dude. So that's a nicer area.
Yeah.
It's not a wholesaling area.
It's just out west.
That's
Yeah, I
that's
know.
where you go play polo. Okay. I know, man. So that's why I always ask. Everyone says, "Oh, I'm from, I'm from LA." I'm like, "No, you're from Inland Empire." That's a different type of wholesaling, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
So you need to go find Palm Beach County, the median sales price, and then just go underneath there. Then government list. It's exactly trying for dollars.
Mhm.
I want you also, Christopher, to find. I want you to focus on your market currently, and then once, like, we're going to do some time. If it's not working out, you can try some virtual.
Mhm.
But I'm going to tell you what works in West Palm, and you let me know if this is true or not. I want you to go online and see where wholesalers are actually buying properties, and go after those zip codes on drawing for dollars. I think you're going to do fine, and do some government lists.
So we just teach you how to reverse engineer it.
Yeah.
It saves you a ton of time and money.
And we're going to break that down. Like this week, we're breaking down where to go after the hottest places.
And
in
I'll
your
give you a
market.
little tip in Palm Beach.
Mhm.
Don't overlook townhomes. They work. They work
I
really
got you.
well because they're the new affordable living in Palm
But
Beach.
that's what we say though. If the median sales price is 400,000 and townhomes usually worth less,
They should be a step below.
they're already in the umbrella. So you shouldn't even it's not even a
Yeah,
question.
most wholesalers don't really look for them.
Yeah.
Condos are a little more challenging, but like
Yeah.
townhomes, they have enough livable space that you can fit a good sized family in there. And if they go below the median sales price, they work really well.
I'll
You
definitely
still
have
got to
to
deal
look
with the
into that.
HOA, but it's honestly it's worth it.
Yeah.
So, a little tip for you.
Yeah. Anything to get this going. Try to get my first deal this month.
Yeah, don't stress out over it. I think you should just go out, just find where other wholesalers are in
Mhm.
West Palm where they're doing deals, not just West Palm. Like there's cities, million
Yeah.
cities, right? And I think you should be going after that first and figuring it out, right?
You got a good population base.
Yeah, government
be
list
fine.
everywhere. Figure it out, and just go after it, man.
Christopher, I need you to do me one favor. You ready?
Yeah.
Give me a big smile. That's what I'm going to need you to bring to
Yeah,
these
man.
sellers when you talk to them.
Yeah.
So you just, I know like being on camera, it's a pain in the butt and like get it, but I'm just trying to give you value. If you meet with someone, they don't know you, they're just going to look at your face and they're going to make a first impression, and you just need to get in the habit of just being a likable guy. So what's your unique ability? Like what are you known for? Everybody has one. You funny? Are you a guy that's like a photographic memory?
Probably more funny because like when I'm at work, I make everybody laugh at work.
There you go.
No matter who
guys,
it is.
I'm just teaching you. You have a power with that, and if you can bring that in, if you can make somebody laugh, especially a seller, it cuts all the tension with a knife. When they laugh, they put down their guard. You know the guard I'm talking about because you're putting the guard up with me, and I'm fine with it. I'm just teaching everybody a lesson here. And Chris, this is a good example for everyone to learn from. He's a funny guy. I know he's a funny guy. I'm not going to put him on the spot to give us a joke, but I'm just telling you, if you can make your sellers laugh,
Mhm.
it works. You know why? Because it shows you're human and you are real just like them. And if you can bring that authenticity, you will do very well in wholesaling. So I just want you to remember it's not taught in any course because
Mhm.
it's called being a human.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should
you're
always
right.
have a smile.
You
Like
should. You
one
have to.
one quick example, like I've always told someone this and they've always given smiles to a point, but like legitimately act like somebody you know and love, family member, dog, whatever. First of all, act like they just passed away. Like right now. Someone just called you on the phone and said they passed away. You're gonna be sad, right? Depressed, right? Now give that like an hour.
You're bringing
Come
me down
back.
here.
No, but you're sad.
Okay.
But guess what? What if that same person called you back and said, "Oh, wait, that's that person died, but that's another person in like out of state. That's not the person that you actually know."
We
You're
made a
gonna have
mistake.
the biggest smile on your face for the rest of the day. Did anything change? Did you sit differently? Are you no? You just realized that that person is thankfully alive.
Yeah.
And that's what you woke up today with breath in your lungs. How are you not excited? Right?
It's a gift.
You got a gift of that. You should be excited and happy. And I don't want to like bring anyone down, but like that's the truth. You got to act like every single day. If everyone you love around you is alive, healthy, happy, it's the
a
best
gift.
day in the world. Like
We take so much stuff for
and
granted.
so it's
we
hard
are
not to
we are
smile.
wired just for survival and like let's get through this. Like what's going to eat me today? We're in millions of years of wiring, and I'm just telling you, you're in a society where if you can spread the joy and help people out, you'll do amazing things, Christopher. So just keep it in mind. These are like little things, and we'll build it on the 30-day challenge. But like I like listen, the master of communications, Tony Robbins teaches, he gets so serious in business, and he'll just come across you and like shake you, and like he'll tell you, tell me a dirty joke right in front of like 5,000 people, and he's trying to shock your system to go, listen, just be real.
Mhm.
You could be serious and be real at the same time. And I'm just telling you, have that authenticity because your sellers are going to look for it. And you want to know why I've been successful 20 years? Because I took my skill set and I was able to be authentic with it. So use that
Right.
tip.
Yeah, I got you 100%.
All right. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Okay. We look
All right.
forward to
All right.
talking to you again, man.
All right.
Definitely will. Hopefully
man.
with a contract next time.
All right.
Awesome.
We get it, man.
Okay, Christopher.
All right. Last person on. We had I was going to hop on, and then I saw, I was like, Diane's here.
Oh my
Diane on
God.
Wholesaling?
Oh my
Remember?
God. I feel like I just won.
Remember Diane? She was on the post on the group.
I'm
I'm like, oh my God, she popped up.
I can see Diane's bringing
Stop.
the energy here, man. We
Oh
don't even have to
my
play
God.
the video.
Let's get it.
I'm stoked, you guys. Seriously, I'm almost emotional. In
Well,
tears.
don't get shocked. We let everyone on here. We can't get to everybody, but I remember
Okay.
Diane posted a thing on Facebook. I'm like, oh, that's so
I remember.
awesome.
You
know?
got
Yeah.
the photographic
Yeah,
memory.
I'm like,
we just
oh
go
my
like-
God, that's her.
I love
Oh my
putting
God,
a
thank
name
you.
to a face.
You guys are amazing. First of all, I was looking for the other shoe to drop, and you guys did something. And Zach was like saying, and the price is, and you scoot over and it's like, anyway, I thought it was going to be a price, and I'm like, oh my God, no, this got to be free. Anyway, it was a big joke, but it got me all messed up for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm excited. You guys are amazing. Thank God for you guys, really. And I look for, and I'm like the other guy. I bought a program some years ago. I've helped people get money. I just never got it myself. I help
Okay.
people get lots of money. So now it's time for me to get my deal.
Absolutely.
I'm that 68-year-old woman, but I'm gonna make
you
it
don't
happen.
even look half that age,
Yeah,
dear.
I'm gonna make it
I would
happen. So,
I would promise. I would never guess that.
Not
Oh,
in
wow.
a day.
Yeah, I would have said. Yeah, honestly, I'll be honest. I'd probably say like 45.
oh, you are too sweet, Zach. Oh my God.
So
But listen, real quick, I was doing a 90-day. I just started like a couple of days ago, and I want to jump on this because this is quicker. But I'm having problems finding. Yeah, I'm having problems getting information from Maryland. What do you call it? Probate. They seem like they don't want to give it to me, and I went online, but I couldn't find the official records or something. Zach, you had mentioned, or you as well.
that's the
Huh?
best news you can ever get. That's the best news because that means other people in your market can't get that list.
They're just going to
So
give
guess
up.
what happens when you get that list? No one else is going to be able to get it, right?
Oh, I'm
That's
loving
awesome.
it.
So it's going to be hard. Now, it's a hard journey getting that probate list. So there's two things
Okay.
you can do.
What's that?
You can either go in person and ask
Okay.
to the clerk of the court and just have you
Okay.
done that?
Nope, I'll do it tomorrow.
Go do it. I'm telling you, sometimes they make it really confusing online so no one does it. And then you go in person like, oh yeah, here it is. And most people aren't willing to do that.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's very hard to be rejected in person. It's easy to be rejected electronically, a little bit harder on phone, but in person, if you just like, listen, they're employees. Like they're just, they want to get through, provide money for their families, but understanding the court system it's a public service for us.
Right.
And you pay your taxes. Everybody else pays their taxes. I'm going to give you a couple things here because I've been through this journey. Okay. To beat resistance, you just crush it with persistence.
Oh,
okay. They're going to. So the average study, I teach this all the time, is if you can overcome 2 objections and stay strong, most people cave and fold. You just got to find an employee that's going to give you the gateway to get them. And the secret is not to run people over and threaten them with FOIAs. It's like, honey, listen, I know you're just doing your job. I appreciate the service you're providing. I just want to get access to that public list. How can I get to that? And if you're not the person who can help us do that, and I want to make this as easy as I can for you. And eventually they have the code behind that gate. They're just not sharing it with you because their boss is telling them, discourage everybody that comes in. Okay. And we get this all the time. And so here's the key. Diane, if they tell you, Miss Diane, go over there and have a seat and give me some time and I'll see if I can get my boss to you. Make sure you are always in sight of the person that sits you down. Okay. And just politely smile at them that entire time. And after about 10 minutes, like, Diane ain't going away, is she? She ain't going away. And you make it very clear. You go around that corner, they will forget about you for 2 hours. I've been through this journey. And I'm just telling you, just be persistent and understanding. Go, listen, I know you have a job to do, but it is a public record. Like, you've got to understand your rights for that, how they want to disseminate it. The problem is a few people spoiled it by trying to gather this information and sell it to people like you and me. You as a taxpayer just want access to the information. So you just ask her for the docket. That is a list of all the probates that are processing. And then once you get the docket, then you'll have to overcome the next obstacle, which is digging into it and getting the information. Okay. And here's a tip. One county might be really easy and the other one's really hard. We have counties that are 6 miles apart, and they're like night and day getting that same information.
Okay. Yeah, because my other market is Delaware. So I was going to Delaware. See, I don't know why. It just seems a little friendlier, but I might do that. But yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow because what I want to do online, because I was watching Zach today and I was going to put it on a spreadsheet and, do that. I'm pretty good with spreadsheets. So I was going to do that. It'd be easy to do copy and paste or on the spreadsheet, but, I'll do what I have to. Guys, I got 11 grandkids, 12 sometime this year, and great grand, and I want to leave a legacy. I'm like you, Rick, you just touched my heart. I have to, I must leave a legacy behind. So I thank you guys for this time. I really love you guys.
Okay, well, let's connect and just remember, just be persistent, be polite, and one's going to be easier than the other, and just like keep going until you get what you need. Okay. You don't stop. You're a wholesaler. You don't stop. The word no is not even in your vocabulary.
Yeah. No, I'm going to JV with you guys as well. Okay. So look forward. You're going to see a lot of me.
Okay. Go spoil those grandkids.
Yeah. Go.
I will. Okay. Thank you guys.
Okay. Have an awesome one. Thanks, Diane.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Appreciate it. That is freewholesaling.com. Everyone in the backstage will talk to you really quick after. Just stay on. But guys, watching this is day 1 concluded. We got 29 more days to go, and then we're excited for it. So, guys, check out freewholesaling.com. Do your homework. If you guys want to put in your homework, just comment below at the end of this video what your average ARV in your market's going to be. Oh, my gosh.
I am hungry.
I know you're hungry.
Thank you, Lisa.
You go running today?
No, I was thinking about doing it after.
You did yesterday. But, guys, if you want to do your homework, comment below you want your market and your average median price there, so people around the country can see it. That might be cool. Maybe your homework, but do that if you want to do your homework, quote unquote. Some people really like that. So FYI, that's it, guys. So I appreciate it. See you guys soon. Flex on a Guru. Like this button. Hit this like button. Subscribe.